was young brother age, Marshall didn't used to get that kind of response from a crowd. That I see that fella does get, young brother. Right? But of course, it's two different times, two different eras, two different elements. Marshall time did not social media and Instagram and all them things. Remember young brother pop up in the pandemic and really fly out the gate during that period of time when everybody was searching for content that was at home. And he steal the show, right? And props to that. But he kept it going. And now he is showing his versatility in a way that very few people thought he could have. He said Calypso is his foundation. That's why we started the video this morning. Because when he run out in Skinner Park on Saturday, they received him well. The song that he's singing and the message behind it, he have the influence for cause and effect with that kind of message. He have that influence. He can make that happen. The fact that we live we've been around in that era now where, for the most part, until recently, a lot of artists more indulge in the soca aspect of the culture and the calypso. And when we look at calypso, we just see more of the older heads still, but we've seen some of the younger heads creeping in over the years, right? And that's great for the art form. And when you have a fella as talented and as versatile and as influential as a young brother, who is the idol of many youths, right? And who has transformed himself and shown people a different side of him this year, and then transition himself into Calypso and in Skinner Park, and looking to go to the big yard for Sunday to compete with the best of the best. That speaks volumes to the culture and where it's headed. You understand? When I look and I see all these young people involved in steel pan, like we saw in the junior panorama, forget the pan semis and the corporate madness and everything. Just the way that they put in themselves and making themselves present in national instrument is unbelievably moving, breathtaking, inspires me and all. I and all feeling to go back and play pan. You understand? So we have so many positive things happening with the carnival. When I come the weekend, the week of carnival, the start of the week of carnival, going into the weekend, where we have all the big shows this week, is pumping after pumping, fete after fete. You understand? The spirit of carnival and the people, right? And let me tell you, that fete last night was, yeah boy. But the whole spirit of carnival and everything that happens in this week, and leading up to it and everything, I had to come this morning and see triple murder in Guanapo, and a 6-year-old get shot. I get bitter one time. I am not even going into the newspaper. I'm telling you, I didn't want to read the next headline. I don't care what it have. Right? Police say no truth to missing laptop report. Marshall apologizes to Nikki. It was a misunderstanding. Sherwin Winchester's parents died hours apart. Condolences. What? Soca star Sherwin Winchester has lost both his parents after they died hours apart between February 22nd and 23rd. Huh. One day that man lost 2 of his parents, right? I'd send condolences to Sherwin, boy. Sherwin, condolences, my brother. That's a hard one, boy. Wow. I'm looking for the The reason, are looking for the cause of death. I'm not seeing it. They're saying that two of his parents passed. Or was apart, but I didn't see why. No, I mean, there's so many news here to see. Monarchs, kings, and youth among 11 to challenge Montano's reign. Cop freed of drunk driving charge. There's some of the headlines for me. We're no further with that. Leave that alone. Right? But as we go to the break this morning, first break, I'm going to come back and take some calls. Because remember, we have Eid nights coming up at 7 o'clock. I'll take a little breather with Dr. Navarro. Right? And we'll come back and close the show with some other issues and phone calls, and just get interactive in the last half hour of the show. Right? By telling you about big carnival Monday, they're going to declare state of emergency, man. State of emergency. We under state of emergency, and what is going on? And that's not the only crime I see over the weekend, eh? It had plenty of them. You understand? It's just sickening in this place now, boy. To the point that you're really at a wonder, like where we are and where we headed and that kind of thing, boy. And since they declared the state of emergency, I just watch it, I just watch it and I saying, all right, state of emergency, all right, no problem. People still, home invasion still going on, murder still going on, robbery still going on. You understand? Because I don't know, right? Let me get some Olive's house now. Yeah? So, Olive's House Senior Care Facility located in the serene Sangre Chiquito area of Sangre Grande at Rosie Latchman Avenue, Eastern Main Road, James Smart Village. Olive's House is beautifully situated with a spacious main area, full living and dining rooms, fully equipped medical wards, as well as assisted living quarters inclusive of all required amenities. It's designed to offer comfort, freedom of movement, and support to your loved ones in their senior years. Olive's House is operated 24/7 by a staff of professional, qualified geriatric personnel with hot meals prepared daily according to specified dietary requirements. And the service is always warm and friendly, as all clients are treated with respect and dignity that their years demand. So to find out more about those services, all you have to do is call Olive's House Senior Care Facility on 232-6367, 291-7919, or 374-4165. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram, and that is Olive's House. Make sure, check them out if you're looking for a place for your elderly, whether it be your mother, your father, your grandmother, your grandfather, whomever it might be. Olive's House is the place that you want to check out. The service there is unbeatable, undeniable. You understand? And we've had people call into the program and they've spoken about it too on several occasions about Olive's House and the care that they give to their elderly persons that reside there. And I have to say hats off to them. They're doing a tremendous job at Olive's House and we continue to support them. Also, Chef Shiraz. So Chef has the 3-day cooking classes. Those are the Asian cooking classes. He also has the 2 days food costing workshop, the bartending and mixology, the baking and pastry, the creative international cuisine, and the certificate in culinary arts program, and the cake decorating, by the way. There is a payment plan available and job opportunities as well. All you have to do to call Chef, because this new schedule of classes starts in March as early as the 15th. So you need to call him or WhatsApp him on 372-4639 or 737-5097, and you'll get more details there. And that is Chef Shiraz. Yep. And as I look at the front page of the paper this morning and see the 6-year-old boy shot as gunmen storm his Arima home, I think about flow. That's right. So no matter the space or the budget, your home deserves more than just security. It deserves armor security, powered by Flow, in partnership with All Pro, a home security solution that protects what matters most. And the cost is just $4 a day. So visit Flow in store or online at discoverflow.co for details. Flow, bringing security home. Yeah, man. Right? I tell you. So, as you get that information there, and you pick up your news this morning, and you'll probably read about this tragic incident that took place. Where a 6-year-old boy is now orphaned and hospitalized after these gunmen stormed his parents' home, killing them and his uncle. You know? As you sit there and you pick up your paper and you read about that. And oh, by the way, in this article, hear what they say? 7 dead, 6 injured after 2 Guanapo shootings. But don't worry. Be under SOE. We take a break. When we come back from the break, we'll open the phone line, take some calls. It's Monday morning. And I really not in the mood. I didn't come out to talk this morning, you know. I get up in a real jolly mood, you know. You know what I mean? But then we had to face that this morning. I guess we got to face it. That's what we do, right? That's what we just do in Trinidad and Tobago. We just face the madness. So we'll face it when we come back now. Get ready. We're going to open the phone line and take your calls when we return. Stay tuned. Breaking Dawn, Monday morning. Let's go.
Right now we want it. I can't wait for the jump. Jam in a session. Make my way through the bank. Is we only made this I can't wait for the jump. Jam in a session. Deeper connection, yeah. My medicine.
It's time to secure what matters most. Your family. Your home. Your peace of mind. Secure them all with Armor Security. Advanced protection starts from just $4 per day. Armor Security, powered by Flow, partnered with All Pro, inspired by you. Visit us in-store or online at discoverflow.co to learn more.
Do you want to win a new car for Easter? Here's your chance with Presentation Call at San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle. New draw date is Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025. Take a chance and win one of 3 MG motorcars courtesy Massey Motors at only $100. Presentation Call at San Fernando's 3-car raffle. New draw date is Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025. All tickets already sold remain valid, and additional tickets available from Presentation Call at San Fernando. Pupils, past pupils, teachers, parents. 519C3 Mall, Bellini Drugs, Sion's Royal Road. All Extra Foods, Ateliers by the Park. All Kenny Sports Stores, WAC Radio, Jumbo Foods Barataria, Simon's Musical, Board Street, Crosby St. James, Mart's Liquor Palace, Diggle Mountain Main Road.
And Crosscutters Supermarket. All proceeds go towards continuing school projects.
Don't be lucky and coward. Take a chance and win one of 3 brand new MG motorcars at Presentation Call at San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle.
Allen's Bakery is a household name, serving the community for over 60 years. Their world-famous currant roll and hard dough are a must. Celebrate your special occasion with your specialty cake made to order. Located at 1109 Nostrand Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, visit their bar and cafe located just next door. Try out the signature drinks with a wide range of dishes to choose from. Allen's Bar and Cafe is your next social venue. Open for lunch, takeout only, Monday to Friday, 12 noon to 4 p.m. Thursdays and Friday nights, 6 to midnight. Weekend brunch from 1 to 4 p.m. Saturday and Sundays. Let them host your next event at the Hidden Gems by Allen's. Give them a call at 718-316-6617 or email allensbarandcafe@gmail.com.
Looking for unbeatable prices on building material? Well, look no further than where savor meets quality. Get half and half raffle for $2,800, 5 bags of cement free, and a pizza. Get red pasta instant for only $1,800 with a free pizza. Don't miss out on our BRC and cement special, Premium Plus, $63 per bag and $22.05 per pallet. Don't miss out on our incredible block. At Anna Price Hardware, we have got everything you need to build your dreams for less. So visit us today and save big.
Stop waiting for the perfect time. It's now. At Health and Fitness Gyms, we don't just change bodies, we change lives.
Give me, brought me back to life. Give me, brought me back to life.
Every rep, every drop of sweat brings you closer to your strongest and healthiest self.
Give me, brought me back to life.
No excuses, no limits, just results.
Yeah, I woke alive and no change in my mind, no it had to be God. Yeah, you make your boy and I'm having a hard time. Cause I gotta speak it, no covering.
Join us today and take control of your future. Health and Fitness Gyms, where transformation begins.
The John Cupid Carnival Village invites you to enjoy it all. Mouth-watering local cuisine, entertainment at its best, a craft and cultural market, beverage services, and more. Experience the gem of TNT Carnival all the way through February 27. Admission is absolutely free to the public.
Oh, what a wonderful feeling.
From 9 a.m. on Nation Schools, explore the journey of drums, hand, crafts, and masquerade artistry. From 3 p.m., immersive experiences, exciting activities, and drink specials. From 7 p.m., enjoy a variety of live performances, each night with a unique theme: brass, hand, comedy, kaiso, gospel, and chutney. Visit NCC's social media for the full schedule at the John Cupid Carnival Village, Queen's Park, Savannah. Presented by the National Carnival Commission. Supported by Caribbean Airlines, B-Mobile, BPTT, and Carib Brewery.
On the outside, many of us look healthy, but there could be trouble brewing inside. High levels of bad cholesterol can lead to heart disease, a leading cause of death in Trinidad and Tobago. Reduce your risk with a balanced diet, regular exercise, and Jameson's Omega 369 so you can be in good shape inside and out.
Jameson Omega 369, clinically proven to reduce cholesterol.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Forget about bucket lists. We want to know what's on your best life list. Vacation, education, renovation, celebration. Live your best life with Island Finance. Visit a branch near you or islandfinancetrinidad.com and live your best life now.
You can depend on Island Finance. Subject to credit approval and documents verification.
When the carnival pace pick up, Royal Castle is the most tasty and convenient stop.
Welcome to Royal Castle's drive-thru.
Whether we heading to the beach with chicken buckets and sides, having a house line with all the combos and sandwiches, or we stop by the castle to eat before the fete. Royal Castle local flavor is always part of the carnival.
The UNC will deliver 50,000 new jobs when we form the government. The UNC will stop the P&M property tax. The UNC will deliver laptops and tablets to our children in school. We tell them the UNC will reduce food prices. Tell them that the UNC will deliver on reducing murders and solving crime. You will have a safer society. We will not support a cashless society, but you will have more cash in your pocket. Vote for a leader who loves you and your children. Vote UNC.
Hey! All you let we go Vincy Mass this year! I don't hear everybody talking about the vibes, the all-inclusive party, the juve, the street parade, and the competitions in pan, mass, and calypso. And don't talk about soca monarch, it's real bad. And to top it off, Vincy Mass is easy on the pocket, but it's classy and very safe. So all you, let we go Vincy Mass this year is June 27th to July 8th, and we in that.
Book your tickets and accommodations early. For more information, email info@vincymass.vc or find them on IG at Vincy_Mass, on Facebook at Vincy Mass, or log on to www.vincymass.vc.
Let we go Vincy Mass 2025!
I feel a good feel right there. Look how the mass are wear. Everybody charge up. We going high up. Full of energy.
All right, so we're back. It is breaking dawn. We are 23 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock. And we're going to open the phone lines, take some calls. Because at 7 o'clock, we got Dr. Navarro coming in. I don't know how the carnival treating all you, but I paying attention to everything going on. We have a lot of good vibes happening in the carnival, despite the front page headline this morning. I'm trying to keep it positive this morning, but you just can't get away from it, you know what I mean? A 6-year-old boy. Hello, good morning.
Hey, Stephan.
Hi, morning.
Good morning. I'm calling very early today because I have to step out. My take on this, I'm always trying to be positive in relation to the commissioner. He should resign. And we should bring in foreign police. This cannot continue, Stephan. It really cannot continue. The whole country is in a mess. And that's not an isolated incident, That is a targeted, they were targeted, you understand? What are we really doing? We need CIA, Scotland Yard, whoever, Stephan. I'm saying that Benji should step down. We should bring in foreign police. And say hello to someone with my same voice.
Good morning, Stephan.
Yep, go ahead.
I sent you a Facebook request this morning.
You sent me a request this morning?
Yes, first time I log on to your Facebook page.
Just now, huh? On what, WhatsApp?
No, on Facebook.
Just now, hold on. Director, check the chat there. Yeah. Hold on, caller.
Okay.
Just hold on 1 second. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Director. You get it? Yeah, give me it now one time. No, yeah, what's that in the chat? Right. Yeah, go ahead. Hello?
Oh, yes. My request went to you on Facebook, though. I went onto your Facebook page.
Oh, on Facebook? Oh, I didn't check Facebook, nothing this morning yet.
Yeah, first time I'm logging onto your Facebook page, so I did follow you on Facebook this morning.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. Nice, no problem.
It's nice to see you on Real on TV in Trinidad, though.
All right, cool. All right, cool.
All right, well, you have a good day.
Same to you.
Okay, bye.
Yep. I'll check Facebook in a little bit. I ain't checking nothing this morning. I ain't checking my messages. Hello, good morning.
Hey, Stephan, morning.
Yeah, my brother, go ahead.
Stephan, that article on the front page of that papers this morning serves as a reminder for the people who are outside in the night, going to party and having the little good time. That the criminal elements still around. Them heartless men that have roaming the place is still around. So they have to be on high alert. High alert. All the people visiting the parties and the content and they have to be on high alert because them fellas ain't giving up, you know.
Yeah.
Them fellas ain't giving up. So you have a pleasant day, Stephan.
Yeah, man.
And enjoy your carnival. Happy carnival, everything.
All right, same to you, man. All right, I'm going again there. Hello, morning.
Hello.
Yeah, morning, go ahead.
Stephan, morning.
Morning.
Yeah, Stephan, I just want to tell you congratulations on winning the English Premier League. I know it's still early, Sam, but I want to tell you congrats because, you know, I'm a Manchester City man, and after that little beating we get from Ole yesterday, I said that is a day. Liverpool going with the league, so we, Arsenal, and everybody else have to scramble and make sure we make it for Champions League. That is all we could bank on right now. Even though we get knocked out of Champions League, we just have to hold on and make sure we stay in the top 4 to make it for Champions League next year. But right now, partner, congrats on winning the English Premier League. Right? And
man.
my usual fire on the PNM. Thank you.
Yeah, man, no problem. No, I wasn't worried yesterday. City underperforming this season. That's why I am surprised Liverpool beat them yesterday easily. Hello, good morning. Hello? Hi. All right, that's not that. Nah, they like the lost the connection there. I'm going again. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Stephan.
Yeah, my brother, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Stephan, what happened there in Guanapo is something really sad there because Guanapo is a place have a lot of people of African descent living in, and many of them living below the poverty line. Real thing, right? And it's not a nice thing to go and kill people like that because it's people who ain't have nothing really and fighting. A lot of them does work in the dump. You understand? Every morning early from 6 o'clock when the dump truck going in, them riding to go up to make a daily bread.
Right.
You understand? And sending the children to school. But see, the problem in Trinidad, boy, is that parents who had them children going around with the guns doing something like that, they can't control the children because what happening? The children have to retaliate and tell them, well, look, you supporting wrong because you know the pain I'm doing wrong and you supporting that. So if I doing wrong to try and get that daily bread because I have no work, you can tell me not to pick up the gun because you have to understand the system that we living in, and it's the parents can hold back because they supporting wrong. So then we have no moral and spiritual value in Trinidad and Tobago. Take from the government, go down, they infiltrate every institution and it mash it down. They have it under their foot. They could put their own commissioner, and when they're ready, they chush it down like a plum seed and pitch it out, or pitch him out and put another one. That is the way the country running. And we heading for disaster because every good institution they paying them mash it up. I would say like how the man said, if he said here for the morning boy fire burn the paying them boy.
All right, man, no problem. Wow. All right. Now what he said this morning, he get it before you and he said. Yeah, morning. Hello? Hello, good morning. Now, that's the same caller that tried to get in just now. I'm going to answer the phone. I ain't here. So I forget your connection bad. Hello, morning.
A very, very good morning to you, Stephan.
Morning, man.
And I understand how you feel. Since yesterday, I feel the same way too. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I thought under the state of emergency, things might quell and things might, reduce and whatnot. But business as normal, Stephan. Business as normal. But what I want to tell you, you might not agree with me. The whole country might not agree with me. But I know what I'm saying, and listen carefully. I find people like Marshall Montano, no disrespect, no disrespect. People like Marshall and Rick in competition. Give people like Young Brother and all the young artists a chance to prove themselves. It's like bringing Mike Tyson and Hades to fight a local boxer here. What do you think would happen? Bringing Venus Williams and Serena Williams to play against one of the local tennis stars. What do you think would happen? It's like that. These fellas been there, done that.
So you find
Allow
that
the younger
Marshall...
people to have a chance.
All right, no problem.
All the best. Have a great morning.
All right, cool, man. I disagree with that. Before I take the next call, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I disagree with that. Last year, when Marshall entered the Calypso Monarch, right? People were very critical of him entering. Some people. But you have to take what happened last year with Marshall Montano being the icon that he is in the industry, in soca. Now, we come from Calypso as a little boy. He performed in the big yard already as a little boy, but too young to soca and thing. But to see him transition himself from childhood to the ecstatic days and to everything else that happened after that, in all of the different versions of Marshall Montano, because he always reinvents himself, and being the top dog in the industry. Because make no mistake about it, he's the top, tippy top of the mountain. When he entered the Calypso Monarch last year, you have to take that into consideration as it relates to what happened this year. That's how influence works, you know. So a lot of younger artists would have seen Marshall Montano, who they traditionally know and grew up on as the soca god. Right? Let me put it that way. The soca king. Enter the Calypso Monarch. And that within itself would have either inspired or influenced them to throw their hat in the ring in the Calypso Monarch. So what you're seeing happening this year, you have to credit what Marshall did last year, because he revived the Calypso Monarch last year. So what you see happening now is as a direct result of that. Had he not entered the Calypso Monarch and not paid it any attention last year, you may not have seen the young brothers and all of the younger talent that we have entering the Calypso Monarch, right? Now, you could have, but I don't think so. I think that Marshall played a significant role in influencing and inspiring them to go back to Calypso and sing in the Monarch and sing down in Skinner Park to get into the Calypso Monarch. Morning. Yeah, man, go ahead.
One little thing you just miss out to say about Olive's house, eh? The staff there, the street people like real family, you know.
Right.
The street, the senior citizens there, like if it's their own mother and father.
Right.
The street visitors, they real good. And I used to feel in the beginning is a show these people putting on. But over this last year, I have been there practically every week. Once per the week, practically, yeah. The people there that treat you real good, you know.
Yeah, man.
And let me tell you something, right? They bring back my mother from the dead, eh?
Wow.
Right? My mother was in a real bad shape, eh? And they bring her back, eh? And the people, they're exceptional, boy. I ain't advertising up them, you know, but I'm telling you, the people, they're exceptional. And I always have to thank you because I hear about Olive's house from you on your program in the morning.
Yeah, man.
So thanks so much. Yeah, take it easy.
No problem, my brother. I appreciate that, man. I know Olive's house appreciates it too. Let me see if this man have a good connection or we call in again. Morning. Hello? I tell you, something wrong with your connection, soldier. You have to check that connection. Hello, morning.
Morning.
Morning, what going on, man?
Well, we declare a state of emergency. So we're living in a police state right now. So the police have all authority. But remember when we had the Pennywise robbery and murder, the police went almost instantly behind these fellas and bring them to justice. And I think they killed a couple of the guys.
Yeah.
So in each division, when you have a state of emergency, in each division, if you don't have a squad in each division going after the known criminals, and when a crime takes place, to go after them instantly to let the criminals know that they'll be caught and brought to justice, then nothing will happen, because the police only making excuse so much kind walking and all kind of thing. So instead of we having complaint about the police brutality, instead we having complaints about the criminals. The last time they had a Caribbean symposium, they say is a mental health crisis. They're changing, they want to put a name for crimes and criminals. They come back now and talk about a terror something. And we have Gary Griffith supporting that. It shows how shallow that he is. So until we do build some jails to put people in and go after the criminals, you could put what you want, then the state of emergency come like nothing. That come like drinking a bottle of water after you eat a doubles.
Right.
It's wasting time. It's doing nothing for you. You have to go and get juice. So we need a power like that to go after the criminals. And until we have that in every division, with at least 50 officers on the run, looking for these fellas and have them on the run, and looking for guns and ammunition and all kind of thing, then we are doing nothing. You imagine they find a set of bullets all about the place in an empty lot again. So when we look at the situation, we ain't doing nothing about crime, so we'll continue to have these things. So they don't care about that. And the government, we haven't care. They're just wasting time for them to go. The police, the seniors in the police have to go also, bring in new blood, bring in people who looking out to go after criminals and amend some of the laws.
Right.
Until that happens, we're just wasting time. Have a good day. I vex already.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I get up. It's an upsetting thing this morning, man. The last thing I want to see on the front page of the paper this morning is this triple murder in Guanapo. Or murder on the whole. Morning.
Morning, Mr. Stephan.
Yeah, morning, my brother. Go ahead.
So crime as well, a national health emergency.
Yeah.
The CARICOM leaders argue a case in Capitol Hill that the people who manufacture guns come from America. So all the guns built in America. And the guns come into Trinidad and Tobago. Although the Prime Minister cut ribbon for two boats, for two Coast Guard vessels a year ago, I cut and Austin and said, don't give me more excuses.
Yeah.
So next time, so we go do now. We go blame the blade of grass in the savannah then.
Well, it looks so.
You had a conversation with us that election around the corner and money running. Go for your grant.
Yeah.
We see in the newspaper, grant to fix your house. They put a couple million for some farmers. A couple of weeks ago, they say you're starting to pay a tax refund up to $25,000, 200 and something million allocated for that. And of recent, by the way, the Minister of Housing is who now? That changed it. I thought it was Miss Penny
Housing is
Beckles.
Camille Robinson Regis.
That wasn't Miss Penny Beckles?
That it was. But
what happened?
They changed that a few years now.
I must
And they put Camille Robinson Regis and they put Penelope Beckles and some other. Oh God, I can't remember the ministry she's in right now, but she's in our next ministry.
Oh, she disappear?
I think she's in planning and development. I think she's planning and development.
Disappear, yeah. They make she disappear. Talk done. So Miss Camille Robinson Regis said they've gone build houses for 500 squatters.
Yeah.
200,000 a house.
Yeah. But you have to remember, before all this money...
She come in the same breath and say squatting is illegal?
Yes. But you have to remember, before they say all of that, with all the spending that's going on now and all the money they want to offload on people now, didn't they say we in rough waters and hold strain until 2027?
Yes, if you're accustomed eating 2 banana, eat 1. The Prime Minister said that. I got be that. Yeah, you can remember that.
Marvin Gonzalez say sometimes you don't want to eat macaroni pie. That's all?
Yeah. And I'm cooking a coal pot and use the bicycle.
That's right.
Yeah. So money flowing like water now. All right. So squatters getting a free house. So I pay my land tax in vain then.
But
I shall get got it.
what about your property tax?
Next time,
that coming?
Yeah, next yeah, just remember we in a new year. Again, an evaluation form to fill out again, and the tax that they pay just now again,
Right.
And then people who will get and individuals who set in evaluation form last year and didn't get a tax, and they're laughing and grinning. Just remember, you have to pay 2 this year. Massa day and done. Massa day now start.
Yeah, man. Cool. All right, out of hole there. Until after Eden Heights, we got to get to Eden Heights. We'll talk to Dr. Navarro and Dr. Thompson this morning. And as we just stick our pin right there and pause for a cause, the caller mentioned something. Remember, I tell all of that. I say, all the wait, election coming. Go to your MP office, tell them you want the grant for the home repairs. You can get up to 15,000. They're going to ask you to go to the hardware and give them an estimate and so on and so forth. You're going to get that money. All right? Anything you apply for now, you're going to get it. You'll get a call about 2 weeks before the election. Hey, we have a check here for you now. All you watch, wait. Anybody that took my advice and you went and applied, I guarantee you'll get through. And this is the way that the country is run, unfortunately. Right? This is the way the country is run, unfortunately. I made a point last week. We have a listener in New York, but ignorance is a hell of a thing, because they always miss the point. I mentioned the Doge, right? And because I mentioned Doge, DOGE, that Elon Musk heading up in America, that looking at all of these, all the expenditure, right? Because from a business aspect, you have to remember our country is a business, So from a business aspect, you go in, you see where the waste and mismanagement is taking place, and you start to make your cuts. Because remember, all that waste and mismanagement is taxpayers' dollars. But because of bias, who like Trump and who don't like Trump, the person sent me one long message, right? I say, okay, no problem. I don't take them on. I say, but at the end of the message, I say, you miss the point as usual. The point to be made is not about Donald Trump. It's not about America. It's about the concept of checks and balances. So, for instance, there was a press conference they did the other day, and I take in that press conference on the 18th of February. If you didn't see it, go and look at it. And they asked Trump about Elon Musk and about conflict of interests and so on and so forth, right? And he explained all of that and whatever. But then he went into some of the things that they found. He said, listen, this is about checking to see where taxpayers' money going. He said, for instance, I should have run that clip, because I'm sure most of you didn't see it because they would not hear that. For instance, he said, how many people we have living in the United States of America between 90 and 99 years old that collecting Social Security, and it was in the millions, right? Like, I don't know, let me just say 5-6 million people. He said, but hold on. He said that you could understand. He said, how many people we have living and collecting Social Security between the ages of 100 and 110 or 109, 3-point-something million. According to what they pull from the computer system, they also have over 3 million people living between the ages of 110 and 119. He said they also found that they have listed and making Social Security payments to over 3 million people between the ages of 110 and 119. Another 3 million people, apparently, are paid Social Security, whose ages range from 120 to 129. Another 3 million people, apparently, is 130 to 139 years old, all of these are payments that they were making for people at this age. He went right up to the age of 200. I kid you not, 249 years old, which was around 1,000 people. He said, listen, all of this is files that we pull from the computers, These people that they have on file, People who 249 years old, 248 years old, 201 years old. And he said, right now we're investigating to find out who was being paid that money. Now, take that concept of checks and balances. Remember, I always tell all you, when they're reading a national budget, they just never tell you how they spend the money from the previous budget. They just come, tell you what went on in the oil and gas sector, and then present the budget for the next fiscal year without accounting for what was spent before. Right? So take the concept of an organization or an office that is set up for an incoming government to now go back in any country and check how taxpayers' money was being spent by the previous administration. So whether it's PNM or it's UNC or it's NTA or it's whoever, you take up office or you were in office, the person who coming in go and check that and see where the money was being spent. Because you can't tell me that we're giving billions of dollars to national security, billions of dollars to health, billions of dollars to this and that, and everything in a mess. Where was the money spent? Where it gone? Now, take the social security payments of people from, well, what Trump was saying, from 90 to 249, right? And it's millions of people when you add it all together. Must be near 20 million people. If that could happen, I listened to that, and here was the thing that hit me. If that could have been happening in the United States of America, I wonder what happened in Trinidad with pension grant and thing. I wonder if we have people listed to be 150 and 60 and 80, 180 years old, or 200 years old in Trinidad, supposedly collecting pension. And if we don't, where our money does go? I sit down and I rock back so and I say, but wait, that is a real interesting racket. Yeah? And don't tell me it's impossible, because just the other day in an election, people were calling me, this is in 2020, several people called me, and you know what they told me? They said, Stephan, I don't know if they went and dig up my father out of the grave, but I went to vote and my father's name listed to vote. So if dead people could be listed to vote, maybe they could still be collecting pension. I just say, it's the concept of checks and balances and accountability and transparency and everything which seem to not exist. And not only in Trinidad and Tobago, but in all countries in the world, including the United States of America, which you're finding out right now. Based on some of the information he gave to, I think in some country, they give them like $10 million for people to study to be a drag queen. What? What? You know, if it wasn't Carnival Week, I'd have pulled that whole press conference. And you would have listened to it for yourself. It was the 18th of February. Today's what? The 24th. 6 days ago. 6 days ago, he gave that information. And you have to take yourself out of the position of saying, well, I don't like this individual or I like this individual, and just get the message and forget the messenger. There are times that I have said on this program, boy, I mightn't like the current administration and a lot of the things that they did, but that was a good thing that they did. I could still say that. I have sat here and called out the opposition when they talk nonsense or they do nonsense. You understand? And that's what you have to take the message, not the messenger. But if you're going to concentrate on the messenger for all of your life, then you will be in neutral forever. You see that gear they call neutral? You put your car in neutral this morning and then press the accelerator. Tell me how far you reach. Hey, director? Tell me how far you reach. You put it in N, put it in neutral, and tell me how far you reach. As people who are governed and who are responsible to select or elect people to govern us, you have to take yourself out of the bias and deal with the situations at hand. We are under a state of emergency. How this could happen? Huh? Any right-thinking, logical person with just a little ounce of common sense is supposed to ask himself that question this morning. And we are under a state of emergency, and no carnival going on, but how that could happen? Then go back through the news. From the time they announced the state of emergency, and ask yourself how a prominent prosecutor could have been assassinated hours after you declare state of emergency. And then look at all the crime that has occurred under your state of emergency. And ask yourself, but if you're not state of emergency, but how all them things happening still? So these guys not intimidated in no way? Go and check and see how much home invasion it had under your state of emergency. And then come back and talk to me. You dig? But if you continue to have a bias all of your life, you're going to reach nowhere. You're going to be forever stuck in neutral. All I take that with all of this morning. One of the things that I love about Carnival, before I go to the break, I know I'm going over the 7 o'clock hour. One of the things that I love about Carnival and going out to the little fetes, I just have my little events too. But one of the things I like to do when I go out is to see how people greet me and receive me. Right? And every single person, anywhere I go, that see me, they shake my hand and say, boy, good job. That is what makes me get up on a morning. That is what is making me come out here and don't hold back and say what I have to say, how I have to say it, when I want to say it, how I want to say it. You dig? So yeah. Anyway, it's Carnival. And of course, in a week time, we're going to own the road. So how we owning the road? We owning the road with Jameson. That's right, people. We got to own the road with Jameson Carnival Defenders. And they got 4 key nutrients. That includes the zinc lozenges for boosting your immunity, the biotin for enhancing your hair, skin, and nails, their Power for Men formula for increased performance, and vitamin B12 for that energy boost. Fuel your body with Jameson, and Jameson is here for your health. And we also have Eden Heights. We're going to chat with Dr. Navarro on the shortly after the break. So Eden Heights Clinic, one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, helotherapy, limb bagging, nutritional programs, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Also consultation services including live blood analysis, diabetes, child counseling, supplements, detox programs, arthritis, sport injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, knee, shoulder, back pain, and more. So, what do? You get in touch with them now. And how do you do that? You can visit any one of their 3 locations in Trinidad, Chaguanas, and Tobago. And you could also give them a call on 640-8985 or 613-7571. You could also WhatsApp them on 493-9196 or email them on edenightsdistributors@gmail.com. So make sure check them out, and they are standing by to assist you. With that, we take a break. When we come back, we'll be joined by Dr. Navarro and Dr. Thompson. Don't go anywhere. Breaking Dawn continues. We might even have a little pop-in guest. Who knows? What? After? Yeah.
Right now we want it. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Make my way through the bang. Is we only made this say. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Deeper connection, yeah. My medicine.
Carnival isn't just about the road. It's about the energy, the music, the spirit that connects us all. And sometimes the best place to feel that connection is right at home with the ones you love. That's why Flow is bringing Carnival home with the best in entertainment and $1,000 in grocery vouchers. Just sign up or upgrade it to an everything plan today. Feed your cravings and feel the vibe with Flow, inspired by you.
Do you need tires? My name is Dale Ali from Anand Low Price Industrial Tires. We are located at South Haven Mall in Debe. Feel free to visit our showroom. We here at Anand Low Price Industrial Tires are proud to bring Step Rising, Gremax, and Duron to the Caribbean market. Step Rising and Gremax are our truck line of tires. Duron, our luxury sedans and SUV. All our tires have ISO, Sonicap, SIN, and Euro Highway certification. Come on down to Anand Low Price Industrial Tires at South Haven Mall in Debe, where we carry a large stock and a wide variety of all the different sizes. Feel free to contact us at 292-0434 or 366-4783.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santosh Ji. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santosh Ji, 384-3844. That's 384-3844.
Trinidad and Tobago, get ready for the Junior Parade of Bands 2025. Let's support the next generation of Carnival royalty as our young masqueraders come alive and dominate the grand stage. A captivating experience, giveaways galore. Bring the entire family for music, mass, culture, and so much more. Join us on Carnival Saturday from 9 a.m. at the Queen's Park Savannah, home of Carnival. Grandstand tickets only $50. Available at
Extra Food nationwide,
Grandstand ticket booth, and online at islandetickets.com. Visit NCC's Facebook and Instagram pages, or you can call 622-1670 for more info. Presented by the National Carnival Commission and TTCBA, supported by Caribbean Airlines, B-Mobile, Blue Waters, Dasani, and TTT.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate-free, all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate-free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Hey! All you let we go Vincy Mars this year! I done hear everybody talking about the vibes, the all-inclusive party, the Juve, the street parade, and the competitions in Pan, Mask, and Calypso. And don't talk about Soca Monarch, it's real bad. And to top it off, Vincy Mars is easy on the pocket, but it's classy and very safe. So all you let we go Vincy Mars this year is June 27th to July 8th, and we in that.
Book your tickets and accommodations early. For more information, email info@vincymass.vc or find them on IG at Vincy_Mass, on Facebook at Vincy Mass, or log on to www.vincymass.vc.
Let we go Vincy Mars 2025!
There are people in this country with significant cash reserves in the banks of this country. Money sitting in the bank belonging to A, B, C, or D. And you ask yourself, really, what do they do with those profits?
They're monitoring how much money you have in the bank. And remember, they want you to go cashless. They want you to put every cent you have in the bank, remember? That is so they will have control of your money that you worked for. It's coming to reduce your pension.
Time to rise up, TNT. Vote UNC.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning. And as we return to Breaking Dawn this morning, it is 19 minutes past the hour, 7 o'clock. And we are usually joined by Eden Heights this morning, Dr. Navarro and Dr. Thompson, usually on to talk a little bit about Eden Heights and all the things that they offer and the services. All right, and they do talk about some interesting topics as well as relates to disease and so on and so forth. So we're going to have them on shortly via Zoom. Yeah? Okay. We're going to have them on shortly via Zoom to get into the conversation this morning. All right? But you know, I was at Eden Heights recently. I had a pretty good discussion with Dr. Navarro when I was there. And some very interesting information indeed. There's actually an issue I'll bring up sooner rather than later, but we'll wait till after Carnival for that. Yeah? Now, Let me, all right, let me just pull up this here. Okay, yeah. All right, they ready? Morning. How are you going? All right, we got Dr. Navarro with us. Oh, this Thompson? All right, we got Dr. Thompson with us as well. All right, so morning, guys.
Good morning to you, Stephan.
All right, nice. So what are we starting with this morning? Who's starting, Dr. Thompson or Dr. Navarro?
When do I ever get to start?
Oh, Lord. Well, all right, Dr. Thompson, start this morning. What
Behave
are we talking
yourself.
about this
Behave
morning?
yourself.
All right, Dr. Navarro, jump in. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Let Dr. Thompson start. I'll close my pie hole for now.
All right, no problem. Dr. Thompson, you got the floor.
All right. Well, blessed morning to everyone. Blessed morning to you, Stephan, and to the staff of Breaking Dawn.
Yep.
Right. Well, of course, what we wanted to focus on today was prolozone therapy, and also Dr. Navarro will basically share some information on what we call hyperbaric ozone therapy. All right. Well, the prolozone, more for persons who are having any type of like injury or pain. Let's say if you have a knee pain or back pain or hip pain, it can actually work pretty good for that. Now, normally we use it to just relieve like inflammation in the area. Maybe it could be the hip. It could be, let's say, even sometimes actually into the muscle itself, which is called a trigger point injection. And that'll actually relieve pain, right? So athletes who have like hamstring injuries, sometimes that tend to take very long to heal. You could actually do prolozone to speed up the recovery. So instead of actually taking, let's say 6 to 8 months down the road, you might speed up that to about 2 months or even less than that, right? Well, I can vouch for that. Normally, playing football, get little injuries, and had a hamstring injury, which they told me, it might take about 3 months before I come back out to play. It took about, let me say, about 2-3 weeks. All right, but I guess it wasn't that bad. Took about 2-3 weeks. Dr. Navarro would have actually injected it twice in a hamstring. And now basically I run as normal, play football as normal, and we basically saved from the injury. So basically the simple thing that actually has in it is just to add like nutrients, ozone into it. Ozone is more like oxygen that goes into it. So it's just oxygen and nutrients, and it improves the blood flow for that injury. Now, once you improve blood flow to an injury or injured site, that will be able to heal faster. And that's what. So it's once you deliver oxygen and nutrients to the injury, you get that faster healing, so you can actually go back out to play, let's say whatever sport that you play, or even if you do running or jumping, whatever it is.
Right.
That prolozone actually works pretty good. Now, it's not something like, some person will do a steroid injection and they'll be good for 6 months down the road. It's not like that, all right? But what I've seen, it have some persons who will do one injection and they actually do pretty good. There have some persons will need a few more injections so that they can actually see results. I have patients, sometimes they'll do one injection, and sometimes I'm calling them after 2 weeks and they're like, well, I didn't get any relief. So I always tell persons, this is not like a one-off. It's a series of treatments. And then they realize to themselves, when they start back the treatment, they do about 2 to 3, they start to get relief. And they go on to the 4 to the 5, go up to about 6, like 3 to 6 injection. And then you see a full relief for some persons. There are some persons where they have no cartilage, all right? And what I would say, although some of them will be carded for like surgery, I do have a few patients who I normally do a before x-ray and an after x-ray, all right? And I remember one particular patient dealing with, and his actually knees were started to bend already. So we started doing injections for him. And within, let's say about 2-3 months or so, because of his bone on bone, after doing like after x-ray, we actually saw the cartilage itself, he started to get like a little hairline of cartilage coming back. So the therapy actually does help with the repairing of the cartilage. It just takes time and it takes your effort by making changes in your diet. He never like water. He hates water. He always telling me, could I just put maybe something like something sweet in it, some kind of lemon or add some sugar to that. So of course, if he adds that, then he will make the problem worse off. So it's important to make dietary changes while actually doing these injections because they actually work faster when you do the dietary changes as well. So it can help restore the or repair the source of the pain itself. It can also even sometimes actually fix like the problem permanently. All right, as Dr. Navarro more or less mentioned, let's say talking about preventing like scar tissues from happening to that particular person.
Right.
So from it, you get injured, you could actually, the next day you ice it, or even the day before you ice it, you get the swelling down, you come in, you do injection, and you start the healing process right away.
Okay.
And that's the beauty of the prolozone therapy. And I just want persons to remember, it is a series of injection. It's not a one-off for everybody. There are some persons who have like sciatic pain. They may come in with lower back pain, and they will do like sometimes one injection, and they get a good relief. All right, where they don't have to do any more. But then there are persons who are worse off than them who would need to do 2 to 3 in order to actually see results from the prolozone therapy.
Right.
All right, so I could personally testify to it. I've seen other persons actually testify to dealing with the pain. Just a reminder to persons, we'll be taking phone calls at around 8 o'clock. All right, I'm seeing persons calling in already. So I guess let me bring in Dr. Navarro.
Yeah, Dr.
so
Navarro.
what is it?
Well, Dr.
Yes.
Thompson spoke there in, on the prolozone therapy. So what other service you want to talk about?
No, I just want to add to what he just said quickly. We normally, if it's the spine, from the neck go down to the lower lumbar, we normally require a non-contrast CT scan, right? And it's a one of the things that is that we also add is a cocktail that we inject into the area.
Right.
So it's not just, we don't use steroids or cortisone, but it's 2 anti-inflammatories, one anti-inflammatory. We use minerals and of course B12, and we use a nerve block because we have to inject the ozone. And that the ozone converts into oxygen to the tissue. And that's why also, not only does it promote the blood flow, but it also oxygenates the tissue and the area. And that is a very important factor that most people lack, why the injury continues to get worse, is because they not only poor blood flow to the area where you have nerves and the ligaments, but also lack of oxygen as well, which is needed for healing. And that's the difference with the prolozone injections. Of course, knees, shoulders, hips, ankles, we use x-rays. But when you're dealing with the C-spine, the thoracic area, and the lower lumbar, we require non-contrast CT scan. I normally send a person for that. And that will point out exactly where the injury is, and then we inject the cocktail and the ozone into that area.
Okay.
So it's very effective. We've been doing these injections since 2009, and according to Dr. Schallenberger, who invented the therapy, he says the reason why it heals so great, and I was there for about 2 weeks training with him, and I saw some, when I tell you, serious cases that they didn't get no relief anywhere. One lady, her car got rolled up like tinfoil underneath her 18-wheeler. She broke her back in about 4 places.
Wow.
Like steel all over her back. And she used to be in pain 24/7. And she said the only thing that worked for her was the prolozone therapy. That's when I was there.
Okay.
And a lot of other patients, you know, because the pain used to be tremendous. So it's very effective. And as he said, oxygen and minerals and nutrients at the site brings about the healing.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's
Just-
very effective
Just
for athletes. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little question that we don't often talk about, because you operate out of Chagonas, Dr. Thompson
Correct.
operates out of Trin City. But you know, in the time that we've been doing the show, as we talk about the prolozone therapy and everything, very rare do we mention Tobago. So I just want to get it out there that hey, there is a Eden Heights service in Tobago.
Correct.
Right. So if you could just give some more information on like location and that kind of thing, because some people have asked me, like, you know, what part of Tobago and that kind of thing. And, you know, no matter how much you say, Wilson Road, Scarborough, you know, some people like, you know, they're still not too sure. So in terms of the Tobago office and its availability, in terms of opening hours, everything is the same like in Trinidad, right?
Actually, Stephan, we do just blood work and supplementation once a month. We wanted to start the injections, you know, because there are a lot of people all over the both islands. There are a lot of people with bad joint pain,
right?
You know, but we have to plan that properly so that I or the other nurse who does injections like me can go across and spend 1 or 2 days doing the injections,
right?
Because it needs weekly treatments.
Right.
Every week is supposed to inject the joints.
Okay.
So that's important. But we have to reach to that point where we have sufficient people to go across, you know, across there to inject, because it's a cost for us to fly across, and of course it's staying there. You know, you have to book hotel and all these things.
Right.
And this is expensive, so you can't fly across there and then people canceling the appointments. So this is the problem with Tobago. You have about 15 people you go across there, and at the end of the day, only 7 show up. You understand?
Okay.
That's an issue that we have. Yeah.
All right. But
Anyway.
otherwise than that, Tobago is up and running and fully operational. And
Yes, definitely it is, you know. So they just call the office, and then we will book them, and then we will pass on the message on to the person who handles Tobago.
Okay, brilliant.
Right.
And of
Right,
course,
so-
with the office he's talking about, the 2 numbers on the screen, 640-8985, that's Trin City. And of course, in Chagonas, 613-7571. That is the Chagonas office that Dr. Navarro operates out of. Dr. Thompson operates out of the Trin City office. Right, so let's back to the prolozone therapy, since we're talking about that this morning.
We're going to speak a little bit about hyperbaric ozone. It's a very effective machine. This machine was bought out of Germany, out of Europe, and it has some unique features. It's called a 10-pass machine, but it's almost like, I wouldn't say dialysis, but it purifies the blood, because we're using a very, very high gamma outside of the body. We pull the blood, we pull 200 mLs of blood, and you force ozone into it at 72 gamma. Just to let you know, when you're starting ozone therapy, you normally start at 27 gamma or micrograms.
Okay.
This is 72 gamma or 72 micrograms, which is extremely high. And then you force the oxygen. That's why it's called hyperbaric. The bottle acts as a chamber, and then you force the oxygen into the cells. Now, what that does, in cases where cancer cells are very resilient to oxygen, they put up a fight or a barrier, so that because once oxygen hits cancer cells, they go into a state called apoptosis, or they die off. Because what cancer cells do is they shut down the mitochondria, and then they start to create radical cells, and then they come together and form a tumor. The oxygen that is forced, because we can do 200 mLs at a time, and that once it's ozonated, oxygenated, that blood is then put back into the arm, and there is a switch on it. As it reaches to a certain level, we start vacuuming more blood, so you can actually do several passes of cleaning the blood. So you actually can do up to 3 or 4. But I mean, I've never seen anybody do 10.
Okay.
But in somebody whose blood is flowing nicely, you can do about 5 or 6. Okay?
All right.
And that is 6 twos at 1,200 liters of blood, which is pretty much plenty.
Okay.
And that can deal with any virus, bacteria, fungal. It destroys everything. And the energy that they get is amazing. So that was brought on here for more for cancer, to fight cancer, renal failure, because actually what it does, it improves the blood that's going to the kidneys and increase with oxygen and ozone. So it helps to repair tissue damage. It will destroy any bacteria, fungus in the blood. So any kind of virus, dengue, any type, it's very, very, very powerful.
Okay.
You know, the only thing that you need to do is you need to thin the blood for about a week. Patients just can't go on it because most people's blood is too thick. So we will give them either turmeric and ginger tea, right? And a little garlic to it with it. And you drink that for a week, every day. So that when you come, your blood is nice and thin. Of course, we do use heparin in the bottle. Heparin is a blood thinner as well. And that helps to keep the blood flowing nice and smooth. So the operation goes very smoothly. And of course, you get very, very good results. A lot of people don't know about the hyperbaric and how effective. It's a very cheap cost. Most hyperbaric treatments are about 200 US in the States or more. So multiply that by 7. Our one is just 500 TT.
Okay.
And that is for, it doesn't matter if it's 1 pass, 2 pass, 3 pass. And that is very, very economical. I can tell you that. We probably have the cheapest in all of Europe because they charge a lot for that.
Okay.
But it is extremely effective in fighting any kind of disease, autoimmune diseases, heart disease, anything like that. It is a fantastic machine, but people just don't know about it.
All right.
Okay?
All right. So that is
So that's some.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah, go
hyperbaric
ahead.
machine, right?
It's a hyperbaric ozone therapy, it's called.
Okay. Well, we almost out of time, but anything else that you all want to mention very quickly here before we close?
Well, I'll let Dr. Thompson talk because you're only rocking back and forth like in a rocking chair. So talk, Thompson, talk.
Thompson, you got to open and close today, boy.
I was actually just enjoying, sometimes it's good to listen and enjoy information that you get, so, well, basically, what I want persons to know is that when it comes to disease, the main thing is oxygen is the key to life, all right? So once you have proper oxygen to an area, or let's say to the site of a problem, you'll be able to actually overcome that particular problem. So most diseases are deprived of oxygen. All right.
All right.
So if that's why we'll more or less do all the ozone therapy, even the breathing techniques, all of those different modalities just to get enough oxygen into the system. Even the saline ozone therapy as well, that works pretty good. I remember when it first came, I did that one myself, and then went for a nice little run the same day itself, and had even more energy than before. So even for people who feeling weak and drawn down and tired, that's something that they can actually do as well. But I just hope that persons have a blessed day today. And remember, you could call basically within about 20 minutes. You call the numbers 640-8985 Trinity and 613-7571, and that's for Shogunas, right? So give us a call. Any information that you'll need, let us know. By God's grace, we'll be able to help you.
All right, nice man. Well, guys, well, it won't be next week here because Monday is Carnival Monday. It'll be the Monday after.
All right, you'll be jumping up, I guess.
So you're going to be whining on the road. That's what you're trying to tell us.
Well,
your hip better be good. You better have a good waist, sir.
Don't worry, it have oxygen in my waist. Don't frighten me. Good to go. All right, so I tell you what.
Oxygenated waste. Yeah, good.
So I'll tell you what, thanks a lot, guys. We'll talk again. People
All
remember
right, God bless.
640-8985 and 613-7571. Those are the numbers to call Ignite's Clinic. All right? Yeah, man.
God bless.
Now, we have to take a break, but before we go to the break, just a little information on you guys. You see how Dr. Navarro just mentioned there that, you know, he says so you're going to be whining on the road, eh? Well, yeah. And in the essence of Carnival and everything that is, you know, within the spirit of Carnival, do not forget that this Carnival, Flo is spicing things up with $1,000 in grocery vouchers when you sign up or upgrade to an everything plan. So feel the vibe with Flo, bringing Carnival home, inspired by you. Visit in-store or online at discoverflow.co for more information, and remember, terms and conditions apply. So with that, we take a break. When we come back, we got more Breaking Dawn for you. Stay tuned.
Right now we want it. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Make my way through the bang. Is we only medicine. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Deeper connection, yeah, my medicine.
Everyday citizens are being burdened. Central bank data shows price increases from 2015 to 2024. Bread and cereals, 39.8% increase. Meats, 45.7% increase. Milk, cheese and eggs, 31.7% increase. Butter, margarine and edible oils, 66% increase. That is the legacy of this PNM government.
Time to rise up, TNT. Vote UNC.
Do you want to win a new car for Easter? Here's your chance with Presentation Call at San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle. New draw date is Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025. Take a chance and win one of 3 MG motorcars courtesy Massey Motors at only $100. Presentation Call at San Fernando's 3-car raffle. New draw date is Easter Monday, April 21st, 2025. All tickets already sold remain valid, and additional tickets available from Presentation Call at San Fernando. Pupils, past pupils, teachers, parents. 519C3 Mall, Bellini Drugs, Sion's Royal Road. All Extra Foods, Ateliers by the Park. All Kenny Sports Stores, Wack Radio, Jumbo Foods Barataria, Simon's Musical, Board Street, Crosby St. James, Mart's Liquor Palace, Diggle Mountain Main Road.
And Crosscutters Supermarket. All proceeds go towards continuing school projects.
Don't be lucky and coward. Take a chance and win one of 3 brand new MG motorcars at Presentation Call at San Fernando's brand new 3-car raffle.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
2 competitions, 1 night. Prepare yourselves for the Senior Kings and Queens semi-finals and the Junior Kings and Queens finals. Wednesday, February 26th from 7 p.m. Carnival City, Queens Park, Savannah. We invite you to a presentation for mass lovers of all ages. Our Junior and Senior Kings and Queens will compete as creative energy fills the air. Get your general tickets for only $100 and reserved for only $150 at Extra Foods nationwide, Grandstand Ticket Booth, and online at islandetickets.com. This event is presented by the National Carnival Commission and the TTCBA, supported by Lifestyle, Motor, Caribbean Airlines, First Citizen, B Mobile, Dasani, and TTT.
Stop waiting for the perfect time. It's now. At Health and Fitness Gyms,
We don't just change bodies, we change lives.
Give me, brought me back to life. Give me, brought me back to life.
Every rep, every drop of sweat brings you closer to your strongest and healthiest self.
Give me, brought me back to life.
No excuses, no limits, just results.
I woke alive and no change in my mind, no it had to be God. Yeah, you let your boy and I'm having a hard time. 'Cause I gotta speak it, no covering.
Join us today and take control of your future. Health and Fitness Gyms, where transformation begins.
Consult Master Venkat, the most unique astrologer in Trinidad and Tobago. He is a specialist in face reading, palm reading, date of birth reading. He is expert in solving problems like love problem solution, marriage problem solution, money problem solution, business problem solution, job problem solution, health problem solution, and relationship problem solution, and children problem solution, and many more. He is #1 Pandit in removing negative energy removal, evil spirit removal, bad luck removal, black magic removal, and all evils removal. He is most powerful Pandit and he gives unbreakable lifetime protection. Contact him 868-322-5573. That is 868-322-5573.
Hey! All you let we go Vincy Mass this year. I done hear everybody talking about the vibes, the all-inclusive party, the Juve, the street parade, and the competitions in Pan, Mass, and Calypso. And don't talk about Soca Monarch. It's real bad. And to top it off, Vincy Mass is easy on the pocket, but it's classy and very safe. So all you, let we go Vincy Mass this year is June 27th to July 8th, and we in that.
Book your tickets and accommodations early. For more information, email info@vincymass.vc or find them on IG at Vincy_Mass, on Facebook at Vincy Mass, or log on to www.vincymass.vc.
Let we go Vincy Mass 2025!
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Introducing Open Minds primary school lessons 100% online. Get quality education from the comfort of your home. Affordable, expert-led online tuition to help your child succeed. Register today. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or visit www.openminds.education.
Looking for unbeatable prices on building material? Well, look no further than Anna Low Price, where saving meets quality. Get half and half gravel for $2,800, 5 bags of cement free, and a pizza. Get red plaster in sand for only $1,800 with a free pizza. Don't miss out on our BRC and cement special, Premium Plus, $63 per bag and $22.05 per pallet. Don't miss out on our incredible block. At Anna Price Hardware, we have got everything you need to build your dreams for less. So visit us today and save big.
2 competitions, 1 night. Prepare yourselves for the Senior Kings and Queens semi-finals and the Junior Kings and Queens finals. Wednesday, February 26th from 7 p.m. Carnival City, Queens Park, Savannah. We invite you outdoor presentation for mass lovers of all ages. Our junior and senior kings and queens will compete as creative energy fills the air. Get your general tickets for only $100 and reserved for only $150 at Extra Foods nationwide, grandstand ticket booth, and online at islandetickets.com. This event is presented by the National Carnival Commission and the TTCBA, supported by Lifestyle, Motor, Caribbean Airlines, The Citizen, B Mobile, Dasani, and TTT.
Forget about bucket lists. We want to know what's on your best life list. Vacation, education, renovation, celebration. Live your best life with Island Finance. Visit a branch near you or islandfinancetrinidad.com and live your best life now.
You can depend on Island Finance. Subject to credit approval and documents verification.
I feel like I stay right there. Look how the mass are wear. Everybody charge up. We going high up. Full of energy.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning, and as we return, people, we're just about 8 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock, and we have the national. Let me get it right, eh? Let me get it right. We have Dr. Ayana Sebro from the National AIDS Coordinating Committee. She'll be joining us momentarily. She's the technical director, and they have an entire informative information initiative in terms of safety, the safety plan during the carnival season, in terms of gender affairs messages, and some carnival safety tips that we're going to get. And we will chat with her shortly. Before we do that, I want to remind you about Open Minds. So Open Minds Education, a school where your child can achieve academic success and discover new passions, all from the comfort of your home. At Open Minds Education, they offer high-quality online learning for preschool, primary, and high school students, covering the full academic syllabus to keep your child on track. But they don't stop there. With Open Minds, your child can develop skills in music, sign language, jiu-jitsu, gaming, PE, and even movies. It's learning designed to inspire, engage, and empower. Give your child the gift of quality education in a safe, flexible environment that works for your family. Open Minds Education, where education meets possibility. Enroll today at www.openminds.education or call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or 377-6635. Open Minds Education, learning made limitless. And I also want to remind you about Run Stephan Run. Yeah. So Run Stephan Run, we definitely on April 27th. We want you to come out in your numbers and support this initiative. This is an event that pays the most money for anybody, any athletes competing in a 5K. Yes, right, competing in a 5K. So we do this from the sporting initiative side to encourage our young athletes, giving them a good purse to run for. And we also do this to raise funds for charity, right? Where this year we have chosen 2 charities geared towards children. One is the Autism Society of Trinidad and Tobago, and the other is the Couva Children Crisis Center. So I'm asking the viewership, all of you, you all know how we do it. We just promote this here on Breaking Dawn. This is a Breaking Dawn community initiative. So we're asking you to come out in your numbers and support this Run Stephan Run, April 27th. And we had QRC from 6 a.m. By the way, medals for all participants, and you can register online right now at trinbagoevents.com. So go to trinbagoevents.com and please get yourself registered. Now, if you want to assist us with any sponsorship, we are glad for it. All right, specifically t-shirts. All right, I need t-shirts sponsored. So, we want you to call 345-3380. That is 345-3380. That is the number to call in terms of sponsorship, any interest in that. And we will be able to tell you, you know, how we once you give that sponsorship, everything that comes with it. And then, of course, if you go to trinbagoevents.com to register and you have any complications, you can call Aaron on 482. Just put it back full screen for me. I'm blind like a bat, boy. You do that, Yeah, it's 482-5531. Yeah, that's it. 482-5531. All right? My memory kick in now. All right? So you can call Aaron on that number, and of course, you can get yourself registered for Run, Stephan Run. And people are telling all your first prize, $5,000, all and prizes, cash prizes, all the way down to 10th place at $500. Lots of giveaways for the fun people. We want you to come out and have fun. I'll give you all the specifics about children and all these little things, because remember, we're doing this breakfast inclusive this year. So I'm doing this breakfast inclusive. I was not going to do t-shirts because I was doing the breakfast. I feel my committee put me on our back foot now. They say I had to do the jersey, Stephan. That is why we need the t-shirt sponsored, all right? So I need to get some support to cover that cost on that end, all right? Otherwise, we're going to have to spend some money that we could otherwise put to the charity. But nevertheless, I'm working hard towards that. All right. So, yeah, man, that's Run, Stephan Run. Now, we have, that's now, we have Dr. Sebro, who will be joining us in terms of some carnival safety tips. And like I said, Dr. Sebro, I met her in the pan semis, I met her in pan semis, and she said, we want to come on and give this information. I said, well, that's not a problem. All right, and she represents the NACC, which is the National AIDS Coordinating Committee. And I can tell you that, around this time of the year, a lot of people let's get loose, All right? But if your goose end up loose, well, you could end up in some trouble, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to take in a word from, Papa, I want to interview and I come into you. Hold some straight. D-Life is in the building, man, popping in. Your message may say was in traffic in Westmoreland? You're coming from Big Shot area, boy. All right, so I'll tell you what, we're going to take in a brief word, and then we got Dr. Sebro on. Stay tuned. More breaking on for you, and D-Life is here, so we're going to chat with him because Real Bacchanal taking place in the carnival. But you see the Marshall and Nicki Minaj back. You see crazy, you hear crazy response to that? Crazy put out our 2 verse, we go talk. That's now. Taking a word here, people. We're coming back with Dr. Sebro. No, that's not. We need director. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Crazy put out a post. As we prepare to take a break here, and get to Dr. Sebro. Crazy put out that 2 verses, about a minute and 34 seconds long. I'll forward it to you. Is the greatest. Is the greatest. He said, he went out Krong, and he said, he telling Marshall, don't go for Krong with that. Crazy is the greatest. Big up Crazy this morning, Edwin Ayong. All right, let's get a word in from the United National Congress Director. All right. Yeah. What's that? Yeah, but we're going to the break,
Right now we want it. I can't wait for the jam in a session. Make my way through the bank. Is we only made this I can't wait for the jam in a session. Deeper connection, yeah, my medicine.
The UNC built 106 schools, gave thousands of free laptops, textbooks, and scholarships. We expanded GATE and skills training, constructed the Debe UWI campus, the Nursing Academy, the Aviation campus, the Drilling Academy, and the Couva Children's Hospital. We created the Children's Life Fund, the Children's Authority, and over 55,000 new jobs. Vote for a leader who loves you and your children. Vote UNC.
Allen's Bakery is a household name, serving the community for over 60 years. Their world-famous currant roll and hard dough are a must. Celebrate your special occasion with your specialty cake made to order. Located at 1109 Nostrand Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, visit their bar and cafe located just next door. Try out the signature drinks with a wide range of dishes to choose from. Allen's Bar and Cafe is your next social venue. Open for lunch, takeout only, Monday to Friday, 12 noon to 4 p.m. Thursdays and Friday nights, 6 to midnight. Weekend brunch from 1 to 4 p.m. Saturday and Sundays. Let them host your next event at the Hidden Gems by Allen's. Give them a call at 718-316-6617 or email allensbarandcafe@gmail.com.
Do you need tires? My name is Dale Ali from Anand Low Price Industrial Tires. We are located at South Haven Mall in Debe. Feel free to visit our showroom. We here at Anand Low Price Industrial Tires are proud to bring Step Rising, Gremax, and Duron to the Caribbean market. Step Rising and Gremax are our truck line of tires. Duron, our luxury sedans and SUV. All our tires have ISO, Sonicap, SIN, and Euro Highway certification. Come on down to Anand Low Price Industrial Tires at South Haven Mall in Debe, where we carry a large stock and a wide variety of all the different sizes. Feel free to contact us at 292-0434 or 366-4783.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santosh Ji. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santosh Ji, 384-3844. That's 384-3844.
Stop waiting for the perfect time. It's now. At Health and Fitness Gyms, we don't just change bodies, we change lives.
Give me, brought me back to life. Give me, brought me back to life.
Every rep, every drop of sweat brings you closer to your strongest and healthiest self.
Give me, brought me back to life.
No excuses, no limits, just results.
Yeah, I woke alive and no change in my mind, no it had to be God. Yeah, you let your boy and I'm having a hard time. 'Cause I gotta speak it, no covering.
Join us today and take control of your future. Health and Fitness Gyms, where transformation begins.
On the outside, many of us look healthy, but there could be trouble brewing inside. High levels of bad cholesterol can lead to heart disease, a leading cause of death in Trinidad and Tobago. Reduce your risk with a balanced diet, regular exercise, and Jameson's Omega 369 so you could be in good shape inside and out.
Jameson Omega 369, clinically proven to reduce cholesterol.
The National Carnival Commission presents Brass Bacchanal. Brass Bacchanal on Carnival Monday night. Bands will battle for the first prize of $100,000. Monday, 3rd March, Festival City, Queens Park, Savannah. Showtime, 9 p.m. Join us for a musical journey back to the days when brass bands ruled. Bring your coolers, bring your crew. No oversized coolers, no glass bottles allowed. Tickets only $150. Available at Java Nation stores, Piaco Plaza, and Port of Spain, Gulf View, San Fernando. The NCC head office, Queens Park, Savannah, and online at ticketfederation.com or islandetickets.com. For further info, call 480-5100. Who will win the first prize of $100,000? Brass Bacchanal will take you back to the old days. Brass fans, you don't want to miss this one.
Consult Master Venkat, the most unique astrologer in Trinidad and Tobago. He is a specialist in face reading, palm reading, date of birth reading. He is expert in solving problems like love problem solution, marriage problem solution, money problem solution, business problem solution, job problem solution, health problem solution, and relationship problem solution, and children problem solution, and many more. He is #1 Pandit in removing negative energy removal, evil spirit removal, bad luck removal, black magic removal, and all evils removal. He is most powerful Pandit and he gives unbreakable lifetime protection. Contact him 868-322-5573. That is 868-322-5573.
When the carnival pace pick up, Royal Castle is the most tasty and convenient stop.
Welcome to Royal Castle's drive-thru.
Whether we heading to the beach with chicken buckets and sides, having a house line with all the combos and sandwiches, or we stop by the castle to eat before the fete. Royal Castle local flavor is always part of the carnival.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Leisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Leisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
I feel like I'd stay right there. Look how the mass have wear. Everybody charge up.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn. We're just about 8 minutes past the hour. We're the clock for the next 10 minutes. We're going to be joined by Dr. Sebro, Dr. Ayana Sebro, whom I met in Pan Semis. I don't know which band she back in the final this rounds, but all I know I back in Exodus. And I just want to tell Pan Trinbago, I see his BP panorama now. And Renegades ride on my show tail. All you better don't play Renegades Pip Exodus by no 2 points, so you go loco there, because I see the only 1 point behind. But nevertheless, we got Dr. Sebro with us. Dr. Sebro, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Oh gosh, no, yeah, wait, hold on. It's who I met in the panorama.
You met one of our, you met a member of the NAC.
Right,
Miss
sorry,
Nicole
yes,
Henry.
not Dr. Right. She told me about you, Dr. Sebro. Right, nice.
Yes.
So, okay, so Dr. Sebro, good morning to you. And of course, you represent the National AIDS Coordinating Committee, Technical Director. So, you know, I want to start off by saying this, right? There was a period that passed not too long ago where like every other virus disappeared. Okay? And there wasn't any talk about anything else. So I think it's good that the coordinating committee from the NACC is having this type of media engagement, because this seems to be a virus that has been forgotten.
So HIV, sexually transmitted infections are here with us. They're circulating, and we have to continuously share the message about prevention and risk reduction, as well as linking to care, so that persons can know what to do to protect themselves and how to link to care.
Okay. So in terms of that, I mean, where are we right now in Trinidad and Tobago with persons living with HIV or AIDS?
So where we are at this point in time, we are trying to scale up our prevention and our treatment services. So we have a drive to basically get everybody who's HIV positive on medication. And the reason we want to do that is that once everybody's on medication, then we can control the virus significantly so that we will have less new infections. So you would hear, for example, from the Ministry of Health, they would talk about the 95, 95, 95, where we want to get pretty much 95% of people that we suspect to be HIV positive on medication. We want them to be successful so that we can not have or reduce new transmissions as much as possible.
Okay.
So that's kind of where we are. So, and you see the NAC is trying to help raise, increase some of the prevention efforts so that people will have access to prevention interventions. Not just one thing. We have barrier protection, the condoms. We want people to get tested. We have rapid testing. We have self-testing. You could go in and get a blood test to get tested. We also would have post-exposure prophylaxis for people who would be sexually assaulted, and we have medication to prevent people from getting infected. So there are a couple of things with our prevention mechanisms as well as education. We're trying to see we could increase education so we can reach as many people as possible with a whole package of services.
Okay, great. All right. Now, of course, we're in the heights of the 2025 carnival season. So I know, well, I said it before the break, I know sometimes people just get loose during carnival. So in terms of that looseness that people, exhibit, that type of behavioral pattern, a carnival campaign seems to make a lot of sense, right?
Yeah, so risk changes a lot at Carnival. People are out, people are drinking. We have new people who are not familiar with our services. And we want to make sure that people are able to access services, all our visitors, if they need to access services, that they know where to go. So this is kind of where and why we have all this information that we want to share with everybody before Carnival and during the Carnival season.
Okay. Let me ask you something now. I am 47 years old. So I grew up in the era where, when AIDS and HIV became prominent. I will always remember Magic Johnson and that press conference that he had. And then, everybody's like, what if Magic Johnson could get it, who am I, right? So there was a lot of awareness during that period of time and campaigns that were run for the same purpose that you were that you're here for this morning, right?
Yes.
Does the generation over the last, let's say, 10 to 15 years, is there that awareness amongst that age group?
I would say that no. In terms of the generation that in the last 10 to 15 years, they're not as aware, and their risks have changed, and the way that they engage has changed. So we have to do some intervention. So we would have switched in terms of moving from mass campaigns to targeted campaigns in that period. But we would have liked that some of the education to the young people would come through the educational system, or, for example, some of our youth programs. But we recognize that we need to ramp some of those things up and revisit some of the strategies we have for young people, right. Because our young people have different risk, or I should say have different behaviors. And we need to be able to help them communicate among themselves, because they don't want to hear me, so that they can reduce their risk.
Right. Because I remember all the campaigns that came with the awareness of HIV and AIDS. We had sex education and all sorts of things. I mean, I'm very sure that there are sex education programs in schools still, but
yes.
it was like ramped up and amplified during that period because there was a lot of information that needed to get out there, because at the time it was this new, new virus that became prominent within society. And
Yes.
now, you know, yeah, go ahead.
No, it's like much like any new, when we have a new virus or a new infection, we have to ramp up and have high levels of communication
Right.
to ensure that the public is aware of how to protect themselves so we can prevent transmission.
Yeah.
And we had, at that time, we had multiple strategies, and there still is some education in school, but we have to also look at how deep or how far our reach goes, so that there are some young people that have the information, but there are some that don't understand risk. And then also protection and education for young people extends to some of the things we will talk about now with respect to how substances, sexual assault, how they ensure their safety. All of those things are going to be relevant for our young people at this time, in different ways than they were before.
Okay. So what is the NACC hope to achieve during this Carnival 2025 campaign?
So we hope to ensure that people are aware of information with respect to HIV. We want to make sure that people are aware of HIV, that they know how to link to services, so that we want people to be aware of their risk. We want them to be safe, be aware, and to protect themselves. So during the carnival season, yes, have fun, have a great time, but be aware. And where you are going out into certain situations, also move within groups of friends, so people can protect you where, for example, you may not be able to protect yourself. And people, there's safety in numbers. Watch your drinks so that you're not easily, make sure your drinks are covered so that people can't put stuff in your drinks. Those types of things we want people to know. We also want people to know that in the unfortunate event that you are sexually assaulted, that there's medical treatment for the management, to prevent transmission of disease. And so we want persons who may be affected by sexual assault to be able to link to medical facilities, within that 72-hour period.
Okay. Interesting you mentioned medication, medical care.
Yes.
Because, I mean, over time, medication has been developed for people living with HIV.
Yes.
And well,
yes.
Okay, is that medication effective? Because this is the next confusion. I remember back then, I think there's a better understanding of it now, but people thought HIV and AIDS was one and the same.
So no, HIV is the virus that causes AIDS.
Right.
So AIDS is that period, that syndrome when the immune system is significantly suppressed and the person is more prone to opportunistic infections. But HIV is the virus that isn't multiplying in the body, the virus that can cause all the challenges.
Right.
So HIV is what we talk about, people living with HIV, and medication by all means is effective. We've come a long way since the early 90s, or even since 1983 when HIV was first described in Trinidad and Tobago, and the medication we have can suppress the virus to undetectable levels. And you'll hear people say undetectable is untransmittable. And so what that means is that once we have somebody living with HIV on medication and they're taking their medication properly and they achieve an undetectable viral load, which just means that the medication is causing the virus to be suppressed, then that person, in terms of transmission of the virus, is negligible.
Okay, all right. Now, while this campaign is needed, I mean, for the carnival season, I mean, it's always good to give people these reminders, to be responsible, right? Because I remember I was leaving after over the weekend, and on the way out, a fella was walking out with I don't know if it's his girlfriend or whatever the case might be, right? And he said something there, that people commonly, would say when they're headed home from an event, right? So he looking to get some. Let me put it that way, right? But
Yes.
intoxicated, of course. She was intoxicated as well. And you know that, this is the time that, you really got to remind people to be responsible. But there's also the element inside of there as to how wide or broad that message really resonates with people, especially when they're under the influence of alcohol. Because when you're under the influence of alcohol, I mean, you do things that you wouldn't do when you're sober, right? So
Yes.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So then,
so alcohol,
in that context.
Alcohol and drugs does create problems for us, especially when you have too much, because then you're intoxicated and you're not aware of what's happening, and it plays out in disease transmission risk from the viewpoint of HIV and other sexually transmitted infections. It also plays out in gender-based violence as well as in child protection.
Yes.
And so this is where our community really is important, because if you see, for example, a situation that could go, to use local parlance, to go left, really, where the people in this situation need to be supported, then you can offer that support, so that where persons go out with friends or strong, there's that. So the opportunity to introduce a condom between something you may see playing out, or make sure that one is available, or, for example, if the situation is violent, to be like, let's see if we could have this situation go a different way. Or, for example, if there's a scenario where minors are involved, to be able to support. Really, really, the message for the 3 programs, gender-based violence, HIV, as well as child protection, is for us to be a brother's keeper.
Right.
Sometimes it's, you want to say, well, it's not my business, but it's all of this is our country, it's our business. And we want to make sure that we can be our brother's keepers, so that people can be protected from HIV. If they are not in a position to make best decision for themselves, that they are supported to be nudged in that direction. As well as if they may cause harm to themselves or someone else, that they are supported to have a different way.
Okay, and just before I'm going a little over, but just before we run out of time here, what are the contact information, the hotlines that people could reach out to?
So the hotlines, there's an HIV hotline, 800-4448 or 800-HIV. There is 800-SAVE for gender-based violence. So 800-SAVE number, and then for the for young people, there's 800-4321. If you have any challenges and young people need to be connected to services or they have difficulties, 800-4321 is the number. All of these numbers, of course, can be found on the website of the Office of the Prime Minister, Gender and Child Affairs, or on the National AIDS Coordinating Committee's website, via our referral pathway. This is a project we built on together with support from UNFPA. And our referral pathway has all of those numbers, and you can find links to that document on both websites.
Okay, brilliant. Well, people, for more information, you know where to go. Go to those websites, and just to repeat those numbers in case you do end up in a situation where you need help. And, well, you got to reach out to people when you have problems and not, take other measures, because we know that, sometimes it affects people mentally, right?
Yes.
When they experience something that they do not know, understand, or feel they cannot control. And this falls in line with that: HIV, AIDS, gender-based issues, child protection and child abuse issues, sexual abuse. All of that could lead somebody into a position of trauma, depression, and a mental state, a bad mental state. And what you want to do is reach out to the people that are there for you through the following. It's the HIV helpline. That's 800-4-HIV or 4448. Also the National Domestic Violence Hotline, as Dr. Sebro said, just to repeat it, that's 800-SAVE or 800-7283. There's also the Child Line, which is 800-4321. You can't forget that one. 800-4321, all right? And we also have the Children's Authority Hotline, which is 800-2014. 800-2014. So, Dr. Sebro, I want to thank you for joining us this morning. Terrific information as usual. And, you know, best of luck on the campaign now during the carnival season and, of course, beyond.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me.
Oh, not a problem. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Yep.
Have a great day.
Same
Bye-bye.
to you. So that is Dr. Sebro. And some important information there. It's true, you know, when we was growing up there and we was going to school, AIDS was you used to, you know, man, you had to get a condom. You understand what I'm saying? Now it's a different ball game. I mean, you know, you don't see the awareness on these kind of things. You don't hear about it now. Nobody does seem, you know, in our conversation, and you tend to forget that, you know, sexually transmitted diseases exist. All right? The only time you find out is when it's too late sometimes. So we take our final break this morning. D-Life is here. He's in from New York. You're flying from New York? From New York, and straight off the jumbo jet. He didn't go straight off it. He went down like to Westmoreland because he told me he was in traffic down there. So I had to presume that he's being housed by the elite. So we're going to chat with him when we return. Stay tuned.
Right now we want it. I can't wait for the jam. Jam in a session. Make my way through the bang. Is we only made this say. I can't wait for the jam. Jam in a session. Deeper connection. Yeah, my medicine.
Hey, all you let we go Vincy Mass this year. I done hear everybody talking about the vibes, the all-inclusive party, the Juve, the street parade, and the competitions in Pan, Mass, and Calypso. And don't talk about Soca Monarch, it's real bad. And to top it off, Vincy Mass is easy on the pocket, but it's classy and very safe. So all you, let we go Vincy Mass this year is June 27th to July 8th, and we in that.
Book your tickets and accommodations early. For more information, email info@vincymass.vc or find them on IG at Vincy_Mass, on Facebook at Vincy Mass, or log on to www.vincymass.vc.
Let we go Vincy Mass 2025.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Ready to unlock your potential? Welcome to Open Minds Education from preschool to high school. We bring expert tutoring right to your home 100%, with a stunning 450% growth in enrollment. We're transforming education with real results that open minds. It's more than grades, we're building future leaders with academic and life skills. Don't wait. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or register now at www.openminds.education.com.
Right there. Look how the mass are way. Everybody charge up. We going high up. Full of energy.
This over maybe 2,000-year-old art handed down generation by generation.
the NCC presents a National Stick Fighting Championship 2025. A night of intensity and excitement. Experience the skill of the last barman standing. As the greatest stick fighters battle for the ultimate title, King of the Rock, who will remain victorious on Wednesday, 26 February from 7 p.m. at Skinner Park, San Fernando. Get your limited tickets for only $125 at Extra Foods nationwide, Grandstand Ticket Booth, and online at islandetickets.com. Visit NCC's Facebook and Instagram or call 622-1670 for more info. This event is supported by Caribbean Airlines, B-Mobile, Magnum Mackerson, and Forest Park Punch and Rum. Skinner Park, get ready! The Stick Fighters are coming!
All right, so we bringing back Sexy in 2025 and again ready for that. Well, you see this gone in 2025. Sexy coming back, people, and part of the Sexy coming back movement is we headed to the Dial Fitness Club for workouts on our Friday. So you're going to be seeing me at the gym with a personal trainer every Friday leading up to Carnival Friday. You got any push-ups in? Yeah, man. Working the chest. 97, 98, 99, 100, and one for good measure. 101, 102, 103. I could go whole day, you know. To the trainers that they're gonna give to me. I let you know I ready. We're gonna get some curls in. You see the form? Shoulder press. Because we wanna work the back too. You want good form on the back. Because part of the back is bringing Sexy back at the Dial Fitness Club. We're gonna get it in. You see that? Hulk Hogan thing. We're gonna get it in. We're ready to go. Because the Dial Fitness Center, I know they're gonna bring it. But we're ready for them. We coming. All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn. We're going a little over this morning because D-Life is in the country. And D-Life, of course, will be on the Synergy stage Monday and Tuesday. Last year, I did the same thing this year that I was last year. So,
playing mass again?
But I see,
You're playing mass again?
Oh, yeah. But I see you're back from the cold.
Great sun and the snow. But I can't find the feeling.
Hey, I see our brethren say from Canada, boy, every day the man, he has his security camera, and he checking his security camera to see how we house, and there's only snow outside in Canada. New York is.
It's the same thing, man. We're getting real snow. You're getting snow more than we ever get in years. You understand? Normally, you know what I mean? It does be cold. But we're getting a serious cold blast, and we're getting real snow. Like, before I even leave, before I come down here, I must be shoveled about 7 times already.
What? So you're fit?
I'm fit.
At least you're getting a workout in. All right? So, in the essence of Carnival and everything that is Carnival, and in the spirit of Carnival, you know, you can't leave the Bacchanal out of Carnival, right? So we had the Trinidad Killer Eskimo song.
Big tune.
Big tune.
Big tune.
We had the fight dong that he claimed he get.
Yeah.
The alleged fight dong. Because in Marshall Montano's apology, part of that apology is saying that, you know, he didn't fight dong killer.
Yeah, he didn't fight him now.
Right?
The speculation was Marshall
bought over the rhythm.
And thing, but I thought it was full blown.
And this is what he said in the apology. He said, I wouldn't buy over no young artist rhythm. That is full-blown rhythm, right?
Full-blown rhythm.
So, well, you know, anything boy involved with it must have a bacchanal. He entered Calypso Monarch last year. Some people make noise about that. He Chutney Monarch this year. People say, oh God, we want to win everything. Well, yeah. If I is an artist and I compete and I want to win everything.
It's like a bucket list.
It's a bucket list of things that you want to conquer.
It's a bucket list for him. He want to, he's setting a precedent. Yeah, you can't vex with him for that. You know, I mean, he's an artist. You want to think. I can understand from the different perspective. People say, all right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you go win there. You want everything. You know, you will get it. And it is not necessarily. Chutney Soca Monarch is a different beast.
It's a different beast by itself.
It's a different beast, and it is not guaranteed he's going to win. Right?
Exactly.
But he wants to be in that. He wants to be in that conversation as.
You go spend $1 million. You don't care about the prize money. Yeah? You go spend about $1 million there, and you don't care about that prize money. He come in upon our show.
Because right,
but it's good for the culture. It's good for the art form. It's good for the business. It's good business.
Right. And at the end of the day, you will get more people attending and watching Chutney Soca Monarch because Marshall is in it.
Correct.
You know,
look, I had a caller calling this morning saying that why Marshall will give them fellas a chance in the Calypso Monarch. But he's the defending crown, one. And I was making the point this morning that had he not entered the Calypso Monarch last year,
I wouldn't even know it was.
You might not see young brother in them, and some of the younger artists that you see now, you might not see them enter that sphere.
Yeah.
Because he's the man that is lead the pack. So if Marshall go right, they're going right. I don't take anything away from him when it comes to that, except with what happened in Fatima over the weekend. Because I am convinced.
What happened in Fatima?
I will tell you what happened in Fatima. We had the apology and thing from Marshall, and Crazy have a responsibility. We'll get to that. So I go on Fatima, right? Well, I went Stink and Dirty first. So I hear the Nicki Minaj. Right. And I end up in a cabana. But if only hear that story of I end up in a cabana, brother, man, I'm telling all you, man. I'm telling all you, I get a call. I feel I should get that story, but I should get that story. You didn't even know the story.
I didn't know the story, but
I mean, brother man, I could go fet with Anil Roberts any day. I go on to look for clothes to go Fatima in the mall shopping Friday. Get a message from Anil Roberts. We're doing in the morning. So I like, with me and no plans. Stink and dirty. I say, well, all right. He said, my girl can't go. So I had to get company. I can't go down by myself. Apparently, get 2 tickets.
Right.
No, I never lined with him before. We never went and take a line nowhere. So I kind of surprised. Well, he messaged me. I picked him up 3 o'clock. 3 a.m. This man pull up in front of my house. I send a location and thing, right? We go on down. When you're driving in, Brian Larry is going the gate and make the left to go in park, right? He going straight. He said, now we're taking this road. The police stop. The security stop me, right? Put on gas. Hey, my brother, how you going on? Ting. Good morning. No, he telling me, this is how he talking. Everything good, fellas? Ting. Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, Senator Roberts, ting. All right, yeah, go ahead. We go on straight. I say, it's not no gate here, you know. Because I am accustomed going down with experience and thing. He said, well, I know it have a back road here, you know. I said, well, that had to be the back road that's taken to the private entrance of the artist. He said, we're going through there. I said, okay. I just know the car thing. He pull up by the gate. Hey, morning, my brothers. How are you going? Morning. Everything good? Ting. Here, one of the men. You have a parking pass in the back here. Here, the next man. Man, let you go now, man. You understand? Because they look at the car, they see both of you. They said, nah, let them go. We pass that gate. Right? We pull up in the back now. He say, I see all the tickets here. It's on my phone. I say, all right. But we in the back entrance by the artist and where the artist and the pass. So we go on by our gate. Hey, my brother, this is the gate. No, it's the next one. All right. Yeah, brother, yeah, take nice. Go on by that gate now. Box on the bar by the gate, so. I know we are no. Hey, morning. What's going on? Take everything good. The man say, yeah, man. Take, yeah. Open gate and take. He said, let's go by that tent and get a band. We go on by the tent, we get the band. The woman who gave her the band to him. She asked him about the significant other and whatever. He said, she'd be classes in the morning and things, so she couldn't come. So I walk with this man, I walk with Stephan. You know Stephan from Synergy from Breaking Dawn? Yeah. Walking the Fed. Early. So the people in the cabanas in the theater, he said, let me go up in a cabana.
All you have no cabana, all you just
no,
go
we
up
have no cabana. Brother man, up to now we use the tickets. The tickets still on the phone. The man walk up the step, tap this man by the step, so, morning my brother, what's up thing? And
inside the cabana.
True Trini fashion. I bounce up a partner now, Andy morning. Andy rent a cabana. Now I didn't know Andy there. Andy see me. Andy says, Stephan, ting, Papa, introduce whatever. Yeah, man, take the air, Andy Roberts. But Andy cabana here, and we go on by a cocktail table, a few cabanas down, and nobody in the cabana. A woman come, hi, morning, which cabana you all belong to? Hear him now. We with Andy. Hey, Andy, so Andy, help me back, so what's up, you Andy? You know, we just a joke, you know. We start up here, we just chilling. We are talking no politics, no nothing. We just chilling. We go to just taking the vibe and whatever. Because you get these 2 tickets. I tell him, I say, well, look, better we go out by Andy Cabana because these people come just now.
Yeah.
He said, brother, when them people come and they see the 2 of we, they ain't got what we to leave, they go tell we lie. You know, the people reach for the cabana, come out by the cocktail table, so, morning, fellas, we're gonna, yeah. Oh God, sorry, we would Andy down so, you know, but we go back. No, let's stay right there, lie me here, just so. But we end up like, we're the only 2 men stand up in a cabana with a Blue Waters bottle with rum in it and a Blue Waters bottle with vodka. We're the only men pouring alcohol out of plastic bottle in the cabana. And everybody else is more tactic. We just rock back right. And we just stand up there taking it in the vibes one morning there. By like the fat was nice. Hoppy, boarded Hoppy. Well, Hoppy, now you know we get in the cabana. Alright? So Hoppy come on the morning, Hoppy see me in the cabana. Hoppy. Yeah. Talk on Hoppy and 5, Hoppy go anyway, take. We had a big up Randall Mitchell too. Randall Mitchell, Minister of Culture and Tourism. He was in a cabana too. And he come across and take a hill, we had a laugh and take a whatever, boom. Randall Mitchell, you have a good vibes out here, my brother. Morning.
Typical fashion, boy.
No, but that's typical Trinidad, yeah, brother, man.
Yeah, man.
So that's how I end up in Stink and Dirty. But nevertheless, go on Fatima. And we go on Fatima, and I know Kes was supposed to perform after Bungie. You know how I know that? Because where I was standing up, Kes engineers was ready to take control of the engine room. Right? You know the 10, 20
Yeah.
Next thing you know, surprise. You know Marshall run out in Fatima and perform?
Whoa.
He performed Paddy for 15 minutes straight. He said, this is the only song I come to sing. Ravi be waiting for me up in the east. I telling them I know what happened. Marshall live in one Woodbrook place. I telling all you, Marshall reach home to take a bath, to head up by Ravi B, look out and hear Bungie performing, carried by Fatima, and say, babes, I have to go down in the Fatima, you know. Marshall now flood the place. Bungie now flood the place. So carry it, we can't have that. We got to go have a party. I sure he leave there, call them, and say, I'm coming Fatima to run on. Well, it was so, it just had a impromptu feel about it. Because it had a delay before he come on too.
It's a strategy, you know. It's a strategy.
Yeah.
It's a strategy. I mean, big up to Bungie and carry it. The tune now wait. The tune now wait. It resonated. And, you know what I mean? It had the streets. It had the, you know, it come like hard fed.
Right.
Carry it come like hard fed. It's that thing. Marshall now, the party song. I remember, it's party.
It's party.
Party.
Yeah.
Right? has that kind of stadium feel. It have a stadium feel. But it growing, you know, there's a saying, more the repetition, it will grow on you.
Yeah.
So that is what it is. It's a strategy. He going in everywhere, he making sure all they hear it.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, and letting it stick. I mean, running in, and I ain't gonna lie, it take a certain amount of, you have to have a certain amount of cloud because Fatima ain't no regular thing.
Right.
Right? So for you to shut down, you know what I mean, for 15 minutes, and next big band from coming on, for you to run on and yeah, some pull.
But
so,
you know, I was telling them that when Marshall in Carnival, and he promoting, he tune whatever tune he going for a road march, when he promoting that in effect, you can't beat him.
Yeah.
He unstoppable. The man run on, and let me tell you something, I was in Stink and Dirty, he performed party, he get her forward, but Bunchy come right after. And I telling you, the essence of that song, you feel it in Stink and Dirty. And I will tell you how you feel the essence. You have to be there to see it. If you watch that on our video, you miss the whole vibe. You see that little sample we using there from Dead or Alive? In the live performance, the iron part, tang 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 tang. Right. When Marshall done perform party, because remember it's party, eh? It's party. Because remember it was the black man feeling to party, not party.
Right.
So it was party from since back in the day.
Yeah.
That's what he say eh, when they ask him about it, right? So Bungie run out now, and he start with the career, the opening tune of course. But when the part had reached with the tang 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 tang, I'm telling you, we stand up in the cabana, so I said, wait now. You see that tang tang, that's how the crowd bounces. Tang 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 tang, and it's like your bouncy starter to the engine, but you ain't mash the gas yet, you ain't put it in drive. And when he start, right, with the first opening line of that, is the first time in a long time I have seen in effect the whole crowd from the, look my pause reason there?
Yeah.
The whole crowd from the front to the back, everything went up in the air. Floor the place. When I tell you Floyd totally destroyed. And oh God, and to land up, this is like the doubles with the extra barra. He hit the 1,000 flags, right after, whap, 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 whap. Performance like that. So in Stink and Dirty, which we would say is the more grassroots, younger crowd, he get bigger forward than Marshall with party. But in Fatima, totally different monster.
You see, and that is the difference with the tune.
Yeah.
That is the difference with the tune. So come Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That is it right there.
Correct.
That is it right there. I mean, I was saying coming with a dark horse.
That horse had to be real dark, are you at this stage? Nah.
I was saying coming with a dark horse. Come in and drop something, and you go. Listen, you have to love Trinidad Carnival, you know. If you don't love Trinidad Carnival, something wrong with you. There's antics. There's antics. It stay with it.
I want that horse so dark we can't see it in the day. Nah, man, come on, man. How dark that horse, man?
Man, say looking at you go drop something on them, and he will come and he go take over the streets.
Yeah, 2026. No, I like Patrice Roberts' Great Escape. Eh? I thought that song was one that should be in the conversation.
Voice higher too, voice tune.
That's our next big one too.
Right?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
That you want with the sample, with the shadow.
Yeah. When you say
shadow really carrying that song, because that's the part everybody.
Yeah, that is the part everybody thinking too. But right now is Marshall and Bungie. That is the two head runners.
That's the two rider.
That is the two rider for road march. It's like it's clear and present. You can't go wrong with that. Unless Eskimo come up now and.
No. Nikki didn't drop her verse though. The life was playing it a bit the edit version.
Couple verses in the song.
Yeah, expect that on make it. That just gonna revive that song and take it at a different level now.
And folks, let me tell you this, and to be clear, and this is no bias. I was skeptical when Nikki they said Nikki was coming with the verse.
Right.
I was skeptical because she has done collabs before, and it ain't really. It's just the fact that it's Nicki Minaj. You know what I mean? You was excited, but it really didn't do nothing for you. I'm big up to Marshall and them with Nicki putting on the tune, the tune, right? But it really didn't do nothing. Me personally, I think it didn't really do nothing for the tune.
Right.
The tune already was going already. But Nicki jumping on Eskimo people, and if you don't take my word for it, all you go and listen to it. It have two versions. It have the raw version because it's Nicki and she did her thing, but it have the radio edit. It have the clean version, and it bad. When I tell you it bad.
I hear a little piece of the song.
She bring out. She rap in Trini style too. That's a point on it. Yeah. So it bad, and it you know when an artist do a guest on a song, it's supposed to give it a lift. It give Eskimo a lift.
Yeah.
And when I guarantee all you, that tune going and live on because it resonates with people all over the world, all over the place. You know what I mean?
So I mean, this is Carnival of 2025.
Yeah, man.
The Bacchanal is here, the Life is here. My next good brethren, who used to host here for a little while with me too, Mr. Voice is in the country as well. He's supposed to, he say he go pop in the morning. I think it might be tomorrow, I ain't sure. But two of them back from the cold, like Killer Run, all the back home, boy.
Yeah, boy. Too much snow, boy.
Like Killer Run, them back home. Killer so bored, fellas. Don't write no name in the snow. You could go back home.
And you know, we talk about that, you know. I know if the talk to you, they tell you what we want, right? For Carnival Monday and Tuesday, we want people to send in the video.
Send in the video.
Send in your video. Make your video. You write in your name in the snow, wherever it is.
Oh, okay.
Just make a video nothing longer than 30 seconds. You know what I mean? If you get a chance, sing the tune and say, big up who you want to big up, and we want to run it.
We run it
Carnival Monday and Tuesday.
In between.
You know, you have a chance to see yourself. So
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, the team song is Eskimo. Out in the snow. The tune bad.
It resonates, but I could see later on in the year, I could see like Miami Carnival, New York.
Yeah.
I could see that tune. That go be the anthem.
That go be the anthem.
That go be the anthem. And it go live on. It's a song that will last for ages to come.
Yeah, man.
You know,
yeah,
because it resonates with people.
It
just resonates with them.
Big up to Killer, man. Listen, Killer is a talented fella. Very, very talented. I mean, Terrence.
Yeah.
The boy bad. He bad. When it comes to writing, he bad. So at the end of the day, it's a big one he pull off. I mean,
you have a little short fuse, eh?
Yeah.
But if Killer could, I always say this, and I've been saying this for years, is one of the most talented people in the industry, creatively, is Trinidad Killer. And he know how to get attention. He's one of them fellas, it had no thing, such thing as bad publicity. He know how to get attention. But sometimes I think he just go about it a little unprofessional at times, and I think that is the downfall. But if he could hire young brother manager now.
He raw.
No, but whoever hired young brother, whoever managing young brother right now, Killer hire, yeah.
Oh, Jesse.
That a man managing.
Big up the Jesse, man.
Because young brother, from a management perspective, whoever handled him, on point. On point. And I made a point this morning, I don't know if you could agree with me any time we have, or disagree. Young brother right now, at his age, is way more influential and popular, I think, than Marshall was at that age. Think about it. When Marshall was young brother age, Marshall used to hang out for what a young brother does get in party and fair.
No, but here the difference with Marshall. At that age, reflect back when Marshall was at that age. I think that was dig it, and them time.
Right.
Right? Like when he had a little short dread.
Right.
Right? That was a very controversial time with him too. Remember he went through things with the label, the US label.
No, well, he had all them things he was...
Right, but it also sidelined him.
He was sidelined for a little period.
He was sidelined for a period of time. So with social media now, and the rise of young brother,
Right.
Right? He have a, and
I
young brother,
understand.
I think because young brother, I remember he come out of that Zest vibe. And that, everybody didn't know him for that. What he shocked people with, he show you range with this song.
He show you range with this song, and he show you range with the calypso.
With the calypso.
And then it's gonna go
Yeah.
down in Skinner Park.
So he get our audience, he get the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the old and the young.
I
Not
realize.
the old, the mature and the young.
Yeah, so he have it. So it's just to groom him now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just,
But the brother talented.
Yeah, very, very talented.
You know what I like about him? He humble. He's a humble young youth man. And he have a positive vibes about him. You know what I mean? And from the word go, a lot of people, I was surprised when people over 50 and thing was coming to ask me to play young brother. When I hear 55-year-old man bawling, what are you doing? I was like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? I was like, what are you doing, papi? You know what I mean? Because, no, I mean, you're 5 years from pension and you're, what are you doing? I mean, come on. You can't be 5 years from pension and you're, what are you doing all over the place? So, I'm just saying, and that was before he showed the range that he has. That when he was Zest. That when he was Zest young brother. Just strictly Zest. But now, now he has shown his range. And I think that's what catch people too when they hear that tune.
Yeah, when they hear the tune.
It's like, a young brother.
Yeah, man, because he catch me too. I thought it was somebody. At first when I hear it, I thought he put somebody in there, you know. I didn't know it was him. It's when I listened back and I said, wait, no. But this is the youth here.
Well, you ain't get catch with that alone.
Yeah.
I go along the road in the car, and it come on the radio. I say, wait, that young brother? And me and my cousin in the car, and when the verse reach now, both of you watch each other and say, well, who's that? Who's on the track with him?
Yeah, who's singing with him?
Like, who's that? And I say, well, I don't know. I said, we gone. So I put on my Wi-Fi now in the car, the hotspot, and I pull up YouTube, and I pull up the song, and it just saying young brother. And that is when I realized it's young brother.
Yeah, man, you better can sing.
You know what I mean? So
he can sing.
I think he's very talented, and I think it's real good for the culture and the future when at that age, despite the money that you might make in one sector of the culture, that he in everything, because that sends a message to people his age and those younger that, hey, I am for all the culture. It's not one thing. So you could like your Zest, you could love your soca, and you could like ISO too.
Yep.
You understand? And I think that once you keep on this track,
well,
it'll be hard to beat.
We gotta wait until Fantastic Friday to see if he take the ultimate soca.
No, but that's on Thursday, you know.
Oh, it's Thursday.
It's not a Fantastic Friday. You really was out in the cold, boy.
Yeah, but they said
Yeah.
when the results coming out. When the results, they didn't say the results coming out.
Or the results coming out the Friday, but the
Coming out the
competition is
Friday.
Thursday.
No, the competition gone already, no? The competition was
Is
last
that
week.
this Thursday?
No, the competition was last week.
Oh, well, look at that.
Yeah,
And I think, it was really last week. I think I still young, or too old. I don't know.
No, the competition was last week.
Last week Thursday.
Right, and they announced the Young Kings. Right, but the ultimate soca competition that they said that results will be announced on Friday. Which personally, I
think
have a
whatever
problem
happens,
with
it don't
that.
matter.
No, but I have a problem with that because here the issue now. A lot of people say the Black Dan performance was through the roof with Blessing.
Yeah, God, that next big tune, boy. Oh,
right?
God, boy.
And now he's a crowd favorite as young brother.
Yeah.
People have in their mind already who they think win. Anyhow, it go from what people think who should have win. You see the gap of waiting a whole week to hear the results. Ridiculous. It will just spur the thoughts of, you know what I mean? It get doctored.
So I hear it all in the back. We
Yeah,
want to
man,
wrap up. Yep. But I think despite whatever happens there, young brother done gone.
Yeah, man.
And Blacker done blacker than, you can't hold him down. That tune real big.
Yeah, man.
So,
Blessings.
we want to thank D-Life for passing through this morning. We didn't get to play the apology and the crazy, but I nothing.
Well, alignment.
We'll leave that for tomorrow.
Alignment, you know, it's Carnival week.
Oh, well, it's true. Yeah. So, you're going to be around?
I'm going to be around.
Good. You want voice on the same show with me, boy, that going to be real trouble. So, I'll tell you what. We wrap things up for today. D-Life will spend some time with us this week for Carnival. So, we have birthdays? Oh, God, I forget people born wrong this time, you know. All who was handling the business during Easter. Here comes the children. 9 months later, here comes the children. Where you go do? I tell you, out of the cold. Here comes the Easter children, people. The Easter children. It's 3 of them? All right. The Easter bunny had everybody busy, boy, looking for eggs. All right, so we only get 3 today. We got to say happy 18th belated birthday to Chelsea, coming from Dad, Mom, and the 2 brothers. They want you to know that they love you very, very much. And by the way, you see the same way always sending all the picture for the birthdays. It's the same way we're trying to encourage you to do your video. Write your name in the snow, send it to Synergy TV. And which email they send it to?
Synergy, the...
Master Control?
Yeah. No,
Synergy, they can send it to stvbreakingdawn.
Yeah.
Send it to stvbreakingdawn@gmail.com. And we will air those videos Carnival Monday and Tuesday in between all of the madness that's going on our
And if you don't have snow, it don't matter. You can just, big up yourself.
Write your name in the sun.
Write your name.
You understand? Write your name in the sun. Carve your name in a tree. Saying that you're Trini. So I'll tell you what, don't worry, Killa, we'll get first too. I would like to wish Kimmy a very happy birthday. Coming from her cousins, uncles, mom, and dad. Oh, sorry, I speed through the thing. Cousins, Che, Candy, and David, Uncle Beebs, and mom and dad, Suzanne and Sham. They want you to know they love you to the moon and back, and may the Almighty continue to bless you. All right, so happy birthday going out, Kimmy. And finally, happy birthday to daughter-in-law Shakila Bihari Ramnarain. Okay, Shakila Bihari Ramnarain. On the 24th of February, that's today? Today's 24th, right?
Yep.
All right. We want her to know that she is more like a daughter and that we love her dearly. This coming from your in-laws, girl?
Yeah, man.
Papa, you're doing... You're in order? They would like to wish you all the best in the future and may all your wishes come true from your mother-in-law, Ria. Yeah, when the daughter-in-law and the mother-in-law have a good relationship,
you're good.
The man choose right, or the mother-in-law chose right for him. Hey, it's Carnival people, we're going to do. Most men that choose a woman on their own, the mother-in-law, you know what I mean? But if the mother-in-law choose, you're in order. So I'll tell you what, we wrap up for today, we put it away. Tomorrow's another day, it's going to be Tuesday. So, keep your spirits high. And in the spirit of Carnival, take a jump, take a wave, and play a part in the madness responsibly. Madness and responsibility, the same statement. You could only pull that off on Breaking Dawn. All right, D-Life will be here for the week, and of course, he'll be on the Synergy stage Monday and Tuesday. We'll tell you more about the Synergy stage tomorrow and during the course of the week. We out. Until tomorrow.
Greetings to you all in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior, the sweet Rose of Sharon and the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus. I am Ezekiel Johnson Fort, and I am pleasured to inform you of the newest branch of the Christian Union Church, Trinidad and Grenada District, San Juan Revival Ministries. If you are desiring prayer, healing, or that closer connection to the Heavenly Father, then the place to be is at San Juan Revival Ministries. And allow me to ask you one question. Are you living a life without Jesus Christ? Do you desire freedom from spiritual bondage? Then the only solution to your problem is Him. In the book of Matthew, chapter 11 and verses 28, it says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. And this is mostly speaking to those of you who are Christians and you might not have a place to fellowship. Come, fellowship with us at the Christian Union Church San Juan Revival Ministries. Come, be edified and equipped by the word of God preached by the man of God, Senior Reverend Bishop Dave Donation. You will be empowered by the move of the Holy Spirit of the living God. Come and be comforted. If you desire to be an environment that shows compassion and care for your spiritual needs, growth, and development, then fellowship with us at number 1 Bagatelle Corner, Saddle Road, every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. to 12 noon. I look forward to seeing you there, and God bless you all, and may the peace of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, be with you now and always. God bless you all.
Attention everyone. The Office of the Prime Minister Communications has launched a brand new WhatsApp channel designed to keep you informed and connected like never before. Get real-time updates, breaking news, and important information directly from the source. With our WhatsApp channel, you'll always know what's happening when it's happening. Joining is easy. Use your phone camera, scan this QR code, tap follow, and that's it. You're in. Be sure to tap the notification bell to never miss an update. Stay informed, stay empowered. Join the conversation with the Office of the Prime Minister Communications WhatsApp channel today.
Have you thought about where you're going for lunch today? Well, Tante's Creole Food serves the best in local dishes at a great price. They're located at Alta's Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. They offer the best in Creole, Chinese, and curry dishes. Don't miss their after-work special and soup Saturdays. It's cow heel, oxtail, pigtail, and chicken foot soup. And also, fish broth is on the menu. Give them a call or WhatsApp 734-3398 or simply visit them at the All-Star Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. Safe and secure parking is also available. Tante's Creole Food, the best in town. Check them out today.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed, fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secured parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet. Located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
Yes, I can hear them saying, boys, stop living in the past. Where can I find that energy, the raw magic that comes down from the grassroots? Yes, I'm from a place where soca, the resounding power you could feel anytime, any hours. I come from when ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when the ground used to carry it. We used to carry it when I Rima had it, Maturita had it, Santa Rosa had it, Donyaruka had it, in Mofa had it, in Sawa had it, Soparia had it, look all over. Sunday morning down the by West Morin, have cars parking like a raja. Me drinks bottle long like ruler in a cooler, and we chipping up the mouse to from Canada.
Welcome to Breaking Dawn.
So welcome to the island, a steel pan and mass. Go see the pretty girls in the costume while the big truck pass. Oh yeah, take a trip down in the valley and go see Booksy shop. The art of my people is so rich. Once a touch is full of Trinidad bliss.
Good morning. Welcome to Breaking Dawn.